got a minute? Hello, feral friends. I'm your host, Savannah Montana. Today we have a very special guest in the house. He is redefining what it means to be unapologetic and kind at the same time as a man. He's a father. He's a daughter, or he is not a daughter. He's a husband. He has 3 daughters that 2 of are twins. He's an entrepreneur. He's a sales coach in real estate. And
a lot of things.
He's a lot of things. He's not just one thing. He's a jack of all. He's not a master of one. Maybe a master in sales. He's pretty damn good at it.
I am actually really good at that.
He's really good at sales.
I'm not even going to be humble about it.
Don't be humble. Be unapologetic. Be feral.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly. I am the absolute best. You should have seen me this morning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, and he's also a spiritual warrior. He has a great relationship with God and stays in touch with himself. So, welcoming to the show, the one and only Mr. ACQ, Juan Nicasio. Thank you for being here today. How is it going?
What an intro. What an intro.
It was a little rocky, but hey.
I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm doing fantastic today. The energy is very, very high.
Good.
And seeing you is always a pleasure, and it brings smiles to everybody's face. And happy to be here. Thank you so much for the invite.
Yes, I'm so happy to have you, and thank you. Ditto. All smiles in the house. Positive energy.
Yes.
I'm going to jump in. I'm just going to ask you a couple questions to start off. We're going to play some games today. We're going to talk about pickleball. We're going to talk about New York, the kids, the fam,
everything.
All the things. So I'm looking forward to it. To start off, small, your name on social media is Mr. ACQ.
Yes.
How did the name Mr. ACQ come to be?
Sure. So Mr. ACQ is actually short for Mr. Acquisitions. Why? Because I've been in the space for over 10 years, and my role in my first business in real estate was acquiring properties. So I had a partner who introduced me to the game. He taught me how to basically structure the deals for real estate, but I already came with a knack of sales because I was an insurance agent for over 10 years prior to real estate. And all I did was phone sales. And so in the real estate world, acquisition is a role. It's an actual title.
Yeah.
So whenever you hire anybody in that space, you're looking for an acquisition rep or acquisition specialist. And so after thousands of deals in my career, people started calling me Mr. Acquisition, and then I was like, oh, that's pretty catchy. Let me see on Instagram if Mr. Ac is available, because acquisition is not that easy to spell.
Right.
And I don't want people to F it up, right? Trying to search for
You
me.
can use the F word on the show.
Yeah, I get it, but I'm working on a lot of things. Okay,
That's one of them?
Yeah, that's one of them.
He wants to curse less.
Oh, gosh. I was like thinking like a marketer. I'm like, well, if they don't know how to spell acquisitions, and I don't really have a lot of faith in people, so I said, let me see if Mr. Ac, short for acquisition, is available. And then it stuck. It was available. I was like, oh, that's a sign, right? And literally, it's a sign, and then I bought the sign and I put it in the back office. So anytime you're on Zoom with me or anytime you see me on social, you see the Mr. Ac, and everybody kind of like, yeah, that's it. And everywhere that I go now, it's Mr. Ac. Branding. So that's where that comes from.
Very nice. Very cool. That's a really good story. That it all just came together very seamlessly.
Yes. I sent it to one of my mentors, someone I really look up to. I'm like, what do you think about that name? She's like, I love it.
It's so cool. And it's all, the fact that it wasn't already taken is amazing.
I know. And
I had a huge problem with that.
It wasn't like, I did this over 10 years ago, right? So I literally picked that name, I think, somewhere around 4, maybe 5 years ago. Instagram's already, blown up.
Yeah,
so
4
it
years
shouldn't have been available, right? Exactly.
Sure.
So it was there available. I was like, no way.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And available on all social media platforms. There's a plug.
Yeah. It's Mr. ACQ, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. ACQ, TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, all the things.
They were all available.
That's amazing.
Right? What are the odds?
That is odd. The podcast alone, I was originally going to be unapologetically authentic because that branding was Savannah Montana. And then now I'm going back and forth, but it was difficult to figure out feral. It wasn't because the word resonates with me really well, but to find something that wasn't taken, there's so many unapologetic podcasts.
Yes.
So that's why I didn't choose it. Now I'm going back and forth, and I've already started the show, as you guys know it. You're sitting here listening. But I didn't realize how much I used the word unapologetic until I started the show. Then now I'm kind of like, fuck it, do I just compete and say unapologetic with Savannah, Montana? Because it's something, it's
no, feral feels so like you.
It's very me. It is very me.
So you. So,
yeah,
what a struggle.
I mean, it already is. So it's a topic that has been brought up to me a few times. But we're here. Feral is great.
We're running with it.
We're running with it, and it definitely resonates with me and a lot of my guests. So that's kind of the point. But you're also, so you're Mr. ACQ. You fell in love with your high school sweetheart and married her after 12 years of dating.
I did.
And you've been married for 12 years now.
Yes, but we've been together for 24.
24 in total.
Yes.
And you have 3 beautiful daughters.
I do.
If you could get into the brains of your daughters, which would be difficult because you're a man
and you're a father. I don't want to go in there. Are you crazy?
Yeah, it's scary. It's a scary place to be in a teenager's mind.
You have
especially
no idea what other things I'd rather do.
You're like, sign me up for literally anything else.
I don't care. That 100-mile that your fiance, I'll do that.
Yeah,
I'll do
run
that.
100 miles with him. Don't let me get in my daughter's head.
I'll do that. Yeah.
If you could guess one word that they would choose to describe you, what would it be?
Oh, wow. What a great question. One word to describe me. Loving.
Loving. Yeah.
I love them.
Yeah.
They love me.
Yeah. They're all daddy's girls?
Yeah. The oldest is...
Mom's girl?
No.
No. He won't admit that. He's like, no.
She is whoever, is convenient for her. She knows how to play her cards. Yeah. But I have a ginormous soft spot. She's my first.
Yeah.
Right? And so she gets away with a lot of crazy shit that she shouldn't.
Yeah.
But she's my little princess, my firstborn. She made me a daddy and into a real man. Because prior to that, I was super young. I was 25.
You were a dipshit, right?
And I was a dipshit.
We talked about this in the pre-show.
That's correct.
Juan was a 25-year-old dipshit. Yep. So
no vision, no nothing, just
in the wind.
In the wind. How my now wife allowed that's a different story. But we were both dipshits, so we didn't know any better.
You had a lot of fun dipshitting around.
So going back to the whole married thing, problem with, I guess. Starting so young in relationship, that young.
How old were you guys? 15 or 16?
She was 15, I was 17.
Right, okay.
You don't know who you are. You don't know where you're going. You don't even know if you're going to graduate high school. Come on.
No, I just met myself 2 years ago. Are you kidding me? Who I was at 17, I was wild. It's amazing I'm alive today. 17, and 15.
So we're basically growing up.
Together.
And then, again, you don't know what you really want. There's so many things that happen. I personally, although I'm super blessed and God's timing is perfect and obviously everything has been meant to be and look at the life that I've been able to create, I personally don't recommend it. I wouldn't recommend my daughter who's 16 years old to I'm going to fall in love and this is the guy that I'm going to marry forever, because that decision doesn't come without trials and tribulation, because there's a bunch of other stuff that you haven't really figured out, and dramas and traumas that you haven't cleared, and then you're gonna bring that from your own childhood, and then you're bringing it, then you're dealing with another child.
Yeah, because now you're 25. Children, you're a baby raising a baby with another baby, so you're 25 and she's 23.
Right, and and then you still have to unbox a lot of that stuff. You're not really
equipped. Yeah. Because you didn't get enough time on your own to even process your own pain. No. And then you're jumping into a relationship, and then she has her own pains, and then you're raising a child into things that aren't processed. And you're like, damn, am I fucking this up?
Yeah.
And then you question yourself a lot in that process, I'm sure, because you're 25 and we question everything that we do.
Right.
Or we're extremely bold and we don't question anything and we just run
I didn't have a choice but to run. Right? Because I made a decision to basically, coexist with this human being, my wife now, at a very young age. She literally graduated college in New York. Then she moved down. I was 19 years old. I gotta be a man. Gotta find an apartment. Gotta go to work. Gotta go to school. Gotta get a degree. I have to now pay bills. I have to make a life. Without, and for me, because I was raised by a single mom who, she did her best, immigrant mom, has maybe a high school degree, I think. I don't even know.
Yeah, maybe. It's questionable.
What can she train me on? What can she educate me on? Other than sending me to a public school, which...
Yeah, there's
in
that.
New York City.
Yeah, in Brooklyn or Queens.
Right.
Good luck to you.
Correct.
Yeah, it's amazing that you made it
figure
where
out.
you are.
There's
right?
no mentors. There was no father figures. There was no uncles, grandparents that would say, "Hey, kid, let me help you mold into a freaking man." No, there wasn't that. So I had to navigate that while making the decision to coexist with another human being and build a relationship. And then, boom, thank God she got pregnant at 23, not 25. That would have been a real shit show. But, hey, like you said, just go.
You just run.
We ran. So dipshit or not,
Yeah.
I still take care of business, right?
Yeah. And how was that? So you mentioned that you didn't have a father figure growing up. How do you think that affected you in that relationship? Because if you didn't have a father to look up to in that sense, you're looking at your mom as a single mother, so she's busting her ass to take care of you. And any siblings? Do you have any siblings?
I have siblings.
Yeah, you're Dominican. Come on now. He's got all the siblings.
Yeah, they're all halves, and I love them all as full.
Yes.
But my mom, when I was 7, had my sister, and that was something. That guy was not in her life either. So now a single mom of 2 children from 2 baby daddies that are not the best people in the world.
Yeah.
And so now I have to help my mom raise my sister. I know I'm 7, but by the time she's 9,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like I'm sorry, by the time I'm 9, I got to take care of that kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got to protect her. I got to be the big brother. You know what I mean? I started working when I was 12.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where did you work when you were 12?
Believe it or not, I used to hand out flyers. There's a such thing back in the day. Maybe you took
Promoters. I was a promoter.
I was a promoter for
Passing
taxi
shit out,
cab
yeah.
drivers. There's no
Wow.
freaking Uber, guys. I'm sorry. I'm showing my age.
Yeah, what year was this? Because you don't look your age.
Well, I was 12. I'm 41 now, so
Well, what year was it?
I don't know what year that was. I don't know how to do math. 41 minus 12 when I was.
We need
31.
Will in here. Where's our numbers guy?
I was 12 years old.
Yeah.
So it was in the 90s.
The 90s. Okay.
Yeah, it was in the 90s. So I would go in the corner. There used to be a center. They called it a base, in where the dispatch will dispatch the drivers, right? But in order for them to do marketing, they didn't really do internet, because the internet was obviously 90 something, right? They were not doing any of that. So what they had was either the yellow pages, right? So you'll look for cab services in the yellow pages or white pages, or you had a flyer that you took home, because somebody's always giving out the flyers for that and for other type of things. So I would go with a book bag full of these flyers, and I would stand there for hours, rain, snow, hot, whatever, just hand these things out. Rejection.
Yeah.
Rejections. What do you mean you don't want to take my card? Take this card.
Yeah.
As if they were paying me per card, but I would get so pissy. Anyway, so I would hand that out. I was 12 years old.
Wow. That's amazing. Kudos to you. I was not working at 12. I don't know what I was doing at 12, probably complaining or getting in trouble with my mouth. That sounds about right. But handing out flyers to make a buck to help my mom was definitely not something I was doing.
I mean, I wanted more, always, right? And I knew that she can only do so much. So she would tell me, like, if you want that extra, well, you have to go figure that out.
Yeah.
Right? And so I figured it out. Thank God I didn't figure it out the other way, because I could have gone.
Yeah, especially in Brooklyn or Queens. Come on now.
Oh, my God.
The opportunities of the bad game are endless.
You open the door, that opportunity was
It's knocking at you, actually. You don't even have to show up to the door. You're like, is there a door in here? I'm hear something. Yeah. No, New York is next level.
Yeah.
When did you find your relationship with God? Because you're not a religious guy, but you do have an amazing relationship with God on your own.
I mean,
and spiritual at the same time.
I was born into Catholic
Right.
And so I did the whole thing, right? Like baptism, first communion, confirmation, the whole thing, right? And so I grew up in the church, but it's like when you're a kid, you're just forced there. You don't really understand
Yeah.
what is going on there. God is just there, right? And mom would pray and go to church on Sundays from time to time. You know, it wasn't like, but we were never like super duper religious where we were there Wednesday, Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, and that. But we would go, and she would always, we have this thing in the Latin culture where you, it's like basically like kissing your mom's hand or asking for a blessing, right? So la bendición, right? And then she'll say, God, may God bless you. So before, when you get home and when you leave, or you meet any of your elder uncles, aunts, grandparents, all that, you always say bendición mamá, bendición fulano, tío, tía, right? And so they will always be with, may God bless you, may God bless you, may God bless you. So God was always in my life. Now, when I got out of college and we already lived here, there wasn't a lot of relationship with God, right? We really didn't attend church and any of that stuff. We didn't resonate with the Catholic way. We really didn't understand it. We really didn't feel a connection. So it was like, why am I going here just to kind of show up, on Easter and on Christmas, and that's that. There wasn't anything there. We went through some trials, some really big trials. We actually separated for some time, even after we had our first child. So I was on the path of my dad. Let's just say.
Okay.
I know.
Wow.
On that path.
And so there was a moment in time when you were on that same path as your father that you came to and decided, this isn't what I want for myself.
Yes.
I'm going to go a different path, or because you were basically reinforcing all those behaviors, and you were following right in his footsteps, and you were going to recreate that path for yourself in your own life.
Exactly. And same time that he left when I was 2.
So after the first. Wow. Okay, so this is wild, and I want to talk about this just since it came up. I think about this all the time with my mother. So almost, if you look at my childhood with my mom and I, the same exact things happened to both of us in different ways. But I mean, big, terrible things, like so many of the traumas that we went to are copy paste. My mom went through it, and I went through all of the same things. I realized that in my early 20s, and it became a part of me to intentionally not recreate the same pattern, because all of the decisions that she made and she was faced with,
boom.
Once I figured this out, I started doing the opposite. Not because I don't love my mom, but I didn't want to recreate the life that she had created for herself. Not that she has a bad life at all. I just wanted to be different. And it comes with a lot of shit.
Unpacking.
Yeah. Because you're not competing with your parent, but you're comparing yourself to your parent, and it's almost identical. So to have that conversation with yourself and say, hey, look, I'm seeing a relation here, and I don't want to become that thing. Yes. And to say that to yourself, in your case, also in your mid-20s.
Well, I said it before that. That what you just said, I said it when I was a kid. Because my dad, so he was absent but present.
He was present when it worked out for him, and he was absent when it was inconvenient.
So, unfortunately, he's probably an alcoholic, I would say.
Yeah.
And so remember, okay, let me track. My parents had me when they were in their 20s.
Same.
My mom was 21. My dad was about 25. Same age. He immigrant from the Dominican Republic. He is a smart guy. He's a very hard worker. He is creative. He's a carpenter. He can build you anything. He builds homes, the whole thing. So he's very, very talented, but unfortunately, like, his ways, his choices, and then alcohol, they don't mix very well. And so I had to understand, like, as an adult now, why my parents made such decisions and stuff like that. And I kind of look back now. I'm like, I'm 41 years old, and I look at 20-year-olds today, and I'm like, 21-year-olds are fucking dumb.
They don't know shit.
They don't know shit.
No. Yeah, they're
And here
literally
you are,
babies raising
so no,
babies.
here you are, immigrants, don't know the language, don't have an education. They come to work their ass off in the United States of America. My mom comes pregnant. I was conceived in the Dominican Republic. It's not really Dominican.
Hey.
Conceived in the Dominican Republic. I'm born in the States. She doesn't speak a lick of English to today. She doesn't. My dad, his English is rough, but he speaks it because he had to. They don't know what the hell they're doing, right? They're young, dumb, and like just working and doing whatever they can to survive in a new country, new culture, new whatever, right? He goes off when I was 2 years old, and my mom wouldn't speak negatively about him, but would say, hey, we couldn't be together because of X, Y, and Z. And then when he would call me, right, just to say hello or whatever it is, it typically was he's already drunk. And then I hear like a whole bunch of shit. And then he's talking shit about my mom and the whole thing, right? So I'm like, I don't want to be that guy. So that's where that stems from.
Yeah, and that's
So
young.
I say, I'm not going to do that.
No.
When I grow up, I'm not going to be like that guy. Unfortunately, boom, time passes, and then I started going into that path. Thank God, not the alcoholism, but
Yes.
other shit. And so I had to make a choice. And it's like you were saying, you really need to. And it's not the easiest process because it's almost like defying
Gravity?
Like gravity, yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Because it seems like it's a natural path, and that's supposed to happen. But then that also shows you that everything in life is a choice.
Yes.
Everything.
Literally everything.
Everything.
Yeah, and it is hard. It's almost like an umbilical cord. Like you're biologically connected to someone, and I think it's hard to realize that just because you're biologically built into this world by two of those human beings, you don't owe them anything. Yeah. We love our parents. Love our parents, but they don't come with all the perfect traits. You know what I mean? And that's okay too. But I think so many of us are attached to that. Well, we have to take care of this and we have to take care of that and we have to be this way because this is the way that we were brought up. It's the game is realizing that you don't have to play it. Sure. You don't have to play in their realm. You can create your own game. Your own game. But it's fucking hard to get out of it. Yeah. You really got to bet on yourself because then if you don't, you become a non-player character. Correct. And nobody wants to be a non-player character. Some people do because they choose it. But neither one of us do. I mean, me and you both sitting in these chairs. No. It's a conscious decision to change.
Made the decision. In that process of us, going through that turmoil in our relationship, she prayed really, really hard. And so then that's what stemmed the relationship with God because she was praying for me while I was out doing crazy shit. And then I found myself in like a dark place. She continued to pray. I was always involved with my oldest. Like, it wasn't, although I was going on the path of my dad, I was always present. So whenever, she needed to be in school, I would be there, pick her up. I was always with that kid, right? Yeah. So I wasn't going to let my relationship with my now wife to ruin my relationship with my daughter. I wanted to be a present dad. But I found myself in a very dark place. Even my daughter, she's very emotional. She has this spiritual thing, right? And so she started getting like anxiety attacks and shit like that. This kid's 2-3 years old, like, ugh. And so I had to sit back and like, what's going on? So my wife invites me to a church, and then that's where everything sparks, right? It was a Christian church. The words coming out of the pastor's mouth were more, it resonated more and felt like, Holy Spirit, God talking, and then things started to. Yeah. Then I went ahead and, gave my life to Christ.
Amazing.
So now you have a reborn self, and then yeah. So then after that, we got back together, and we're taking this serious. We're going to do this thing the right way. We're not going to be dipshits anymore.
Yeah.
And yeah, and then we got married. Like shortly after that, like I want to say, 2 years right after that. Like we continued to work. We went through counseling, marital counseling. We started understanding like what a healthy marriage is supposed to look like. More or less, there's no such thing as a perfect marriage or anything like that, but how God created marriage to be and life to be, because His plan is absolutely perfect. There is no doubt in my mind that if you follow what the blueprint that He's left, Bible, it will always steer you in the right direction.
Yes.
It will always steer you in the right. Are there going to be trials and tribulations? Yes, but the book actually talks about that and how to get over those trials and tribulations that are undoubtedly going to come. And so it strengthened us as far as faith, maturity, and then we were able to then finally get married, and things, just started to develop into something very healthy, very beautiful. And I'm not gonna say there hasn't been bumps in the road, but it's a much healthier place, and we are admired by all of our families because they've never seen that. Like every single woman and man in my family tree, cousins, aunties, grandparents, whatever, divorced.
And you're like,
Divorce.
that's not going to be me.
And then children from different marriages or relationships, and I have children from from one baby mama.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
So to them it's like, wow, that's special. Wow, that's beautiful. Wow, you guys are lucky. Wow, you guys are blessed.
You're not lucky. You
I
worked
chose.
for it.
Yeah, we
you
chose.
made the decision
Of
to
course.
make it happen. It's
Yeah.
because of you.
Yeah.
Now you're a leader in your family because you guys are a one of one in your family tree who chose the change and kept it moving and made it work. And you're still making it work today.
We are.
It's amazing.
Oh, yes,
Congratulations.
absolutely. Thank you.
That's amazing.
Thank you. Crazy journey.
Crazy journey. So on the flip side of your relationship with God, you've tapped into your spirituality as a man. I'm sure you do. What affirmation do you find yourself repeating a lot lately that's hitting home with you? Because he does do daily affirmations. At least he used to. When I worked with
I do. There's so many, because the affirmations are just a reminder and also affirming that that you are this person, and that life is going to bring you X, Y, and God is always there to protect you. I mean, for me, it's more so like, I would say like one of my favorite ones. I would say that I do consistently is that I am great and I am enough, and I'm
That's my
enough,
fave.
and that's hard because the comparison thing that we were talking about.
Yeah.
That's hard. Social
Very.
media. You see other people in business. You see other people's marriages. You see other people's homes. You see other people's cars. You see other people's luxury that they're wearing on the thing, and and you feel like you need to do more. You need to be more.
It's never enough.
It's never
Yeah, no. And that is like social media culture. It's such a gut punch all the time. Coming from someone who's on social media, who made the decision to have a personal brand, to be a podcaster, to host monthly events. Like, I'm putting myself out there all the time.
Yeah.
We can't help it. Everybody has access to social media. And the hard part is when you're watching it or you're following someone, to remember that they're posting their highlight reel.
Sure.
No one's posting when they're crying. No one's posting when they're having a shit day, when they're going through a breakup. When no one's sharing the shitty parts of
I realized
life.
that as of recent, just within myself, because my social media manager was like, "Hey, can you send me some photos of you growing up, and like when you first started you started getting into business and stuff like that." And I'm going through all these photos, and I'm like, wow, like I have a ton of photos. Thank God. Like,
Thank God.
there's just so many pictures that But I'm like, there's no fucking sad pictures.
No.
There's no sad pictures. There was no moment where where it's like I'm crying. Maybe I had some baby crying.
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah, sure.
As that, but not as like I'm growing up, I was such a happy kid. All my pictures, I'm super duper happy, right? Like I'm always playing, it's a smile, and I'm hugging somebody, and I'm hugging my cousins, and I'm hugging my sisters, and it's just like, wow, no one really takes photos and stuff like that of their real self, like when things are not great, right?
Yeah, it's a bummer because those are the pivotal moments in your life.
People should show that more, though. I would think, right?
No, I mean, that's kind of
what I just don't want it to be a fucking pity party either. Like, oh my God, you're always crying, bro.
Yeah. Well, and see, I think that's funny that you mention it because I was having a conversation with one of my girlfriends, and some of the people that we know go out on social media and they post a lot about their hardships or what they're going through or their depression or their breakups or whatever they're emotional about. And I think there is a fine line. But for me, she took it very much in the sense of like, that's ridiculous. I can't believe you would do that. And there's like being judgmental in a sense, but really it's just her opinion as where I think it's super cool. The fact that you can put yourself on a camera. We've all sat on our kitchen or bathroom floor and cried our fucking eyes out over something.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I'm not the only one. You've done it. Yeah. Antonio's done it. Anybody, but nobody ever records that. And I think, especially for putting myself out on social media now, and you too, having those moments or those conversations when it sucks, sometimes those are the breakthrough moments that the people who do follow us and that do tag along to our journey and our story, they need to hear it. Because you're not the only
they probably are in a very dark place and they feel that they're the only ones.
Yes.
Because all you see is positive, positive, positive. Oh my God, life is fucking amazing all the time for this person. God, why is it that you have me in this hole?
Yeah.
Not knowing that this other person on the other side of the camera, as soon as that camera is off, is crying their eyes off. Maybe even at the stage of suicide, God forbid.
God forbid.
And I'm in a prayer group for 30 in the morning. Shout out to Drew.
You don't know what people are going through.
Oh, no, they're vocal. Yes. That's what I love about the group. Like, it's a real community. It's people actually vulnerable. They talk about like really deep stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, there's 130 people here. And this
You're really going to say that out loud. And they do.
But their names are there, like their pictures there. You can see who they are, right? And they're here vulnerable. That's what I love about Christianity. The message and the way that God really sees us, and then how he trains us as human beings to understand that we're not perfect and that we do go through a lot of different trials, like really nasty trials and tribulations. I'm not talking about, oh my God, I don't have any money to go out, or I don't have money to pay rent or whatever. Like, people go through some real deep, dark shit, right? And so in like some of those calls, somebody's like, listen, I'm going to call out to one of you guys because I was thinking about, ending it.
You're like, it's 4:30 in the morning.
It's 4:30 in the morning, and I'm like, I guess my problems are not that deep.
Yeah, you're
Point is, like,
reflection.
if we were to, help people understand, like, everyone behind the camera also has these different trials and tribulations. It's not all Lambos and this and that and yada yada and happiness and travel and shit like that. It can help people even more so, because I understand why, like, the whole flashy stuff no one really wants to go on social media to really see people cry and all of that.
Right.
But at the same time, it would help the other person as well to be motivated to know, like, oh, this person, although it looks like they have a great life and they travel and they do have all of that, they do have those blessings, they also have a hard time. So what I'm feeling right now and what I'm going through right now is temporary, because that person probably went through that as well, and look at them, they chose to level up and X, Y, and Z. But we need to expose that a little bit more, is what I'm saying,
Yeah.
Not just the shallow stuff.
Yeah. Well, and I think that's a big part of why I started podcasting and what my brand is about. It's about being unapologetic about who you are and being authentic and showing that to the world. You don't have to be embarrassed. You don't have to be afraid. It is scary as shit, but it's okay, because on the other side of the scary part is the green fucking grass that we're all looking for. Yes, but that's the lesson. That's what the universe is trying to tell you. That's what God's trying to guide you through. Once you get through the hard part, that's where the green grass is. So just go through the shit. Just go through the shit. We're all in the shit together. Let's just go through it.
Do it.
Let's do it. So I want to talk a little bit about your pickleball.
Oh.
The prayers, the routines, the passions, all the things. So, yeah, tell us a little bit about pickleball. I know the name Roxy, and I know that you're a pickleball guy.
Yeah.
So just dive in. How is that new venture? It's not really that new.
I've been doing it for a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
I've been playing pickleball for a year and a half. At first, and like everyone else, they think, oh well, that's a game for like old people, and like that's not even a sport or what have you.
Number one growing sport in the world, pickleball, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm telling you.
I'm
telling you. It's addicting.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Addicting.
And I don't have an addicting personality. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
That shit's
Neither.
addicting.
What do you think is addicting about it? Is it the meeting up with people,
Yeah.
or it's the camaraderie,
Yes,
or it's
all
the
of it.
simplicity of the game?
It's simple. It is a simple game.
I've never played pickleball. I'm just throwing shit at the wall
It's a
for you.
big ping pong.
Oh, it's
a
real.
big
It's human ping pong.
It's human.
It's
like,
human ping pong.
Ping pong slash
With a ball. We're not hitting humans over here.
Well, I do.
Juan does.
Yes.
He's going for blood.
Betty? Oh, man.
Betty, you better watch out,
it.
girl.
Oh, Heather got it the other day, too.
Oh, did she? Don't play Juan in pickleball. He's going to knock your fucking teeth out. That's going to happen.
I hit people. It's a lot of fun.
This is where he gets all his aggression. He's surrounded by women, and then he gets to go beat them up on a pickleball court.
But
that's right.
No, the sport is growing, rapidly, and I picked it up a year and a half ago. And I never put it down. I play on the weekends mainly. I'm busy, obviously with work. I actually work.
Yeah, he actually does make money, and he's successful.
Yeah, and so, but I do play many hours. I play minimum like 3 hours a day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
That's a lot. That's a hell of a work. So that's how you stay in shape. Do you go to the gym every morning too? No, I go to the gym
every single morning.
Yeah.
My routine is 4:30 in the morning. I get up. 5 o'clock, the prayer group happens for like 20, 25 minutes. I'm at the gym by 5:30, and I'm out of that gym by 7 o'clock. So the gym. I love the gym.
Yeah,
I love the gym.
That's your time.
Yeah, I like to do the very difficult things before anybody wakes up and before I have to start doing work. Mm-hmm. Because I feel that if I could do the hardest thing first, the rest of the day is a breeze.
Yep.
That's my mentality.
That's great.
There's a couple different things as to why like a morning routine is super important, at least for me. Everybody can do as they please, but I wake up early because then I can have silent time with God, right? Because otherwise you're distracted, and I have 3 kids. And if they wake up and I'm in the middle of prayer and they want to tell me something, I'm done. Like,
yeah. Now you're on to the next.
Now
you're solving their problem.
I don't want to reject them either. I'm praying.
No.
Right? Like, I don't want to do that. And it's just a distraction. I'd rather have my alone time. There's no phones. There is no email. There is no one calling. My wife is sleeping. No one needs anything from me. Like, it's just me and God. The sun is not even the sun can distract me. So I do that, right? Wake up that early, and then I go to the gym. In the gym, I'm so super focused as well. I hate going to the gym and even seeing people. And I hate, the word hate is
yeah,
strong,
you're like me. It's like the F word.
But I'm like, who the fuck are you talking to at 5:30 in the morning? Dude, concentrate on the reps so that I can use the machine. This is why I come at 5:30 in the morning, so I don't have to wait, right? Like, how can you have an effective workout, fully effective workout, if you're on the phone and you're chatting and you're looking at whatever? Like, what are you doing? First of all, you're resting for too long. Like, 3 minutes is a long time to rest, right? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And so, and I don't like to be distracted at the gym. Like, I want to go in there. I mingle? Absolutely, because that's my thing. But I am working out. Like, we're focused and we're helping each other up. Well, that's that time, right?
Yeah.
I get out of there, and that's the hardest thing. And I'm lifting weights, I'm going heavy, sweat, the whole thing. Difficult, right? Hard. Your brain hurts, the whole thing. Get home. I'm hungry at this point. boom, have a great meal, and then I can take on the world. I can take on the wife. I can take on the kids. I'm running late. I can't find my shoes. Where's the water? Are you in the car? Oh my God, I forgot this thing, and chaos, right?
Yeah.
And there's no way in God's green earth that anybody tells me, oh yeah, we're super duper organized and our kids are bullshit. Kids are kids. Family's family. Shit gets wild, especially when you add more humans to the mix.
Sure.
So I just have to make sure that I am good before anyone else,
gets access to you. It's the 4:30 a.m. prayer group, and that's a men's prayer group, right?
Sometimes they do co-ed.
Sometimes it just depends on the day.
It just depends on the day. Yeah.
And then from there, you have your morning routine. You go to the gym, and then all hell breaks loose after that. As soon as everybody else is awake, Juan's a father. He's a husband. He's a businessman. But so how long is your morning routine? From 4:30 in the morning till when?
To about 7:20.
Okay, cool. So you get about 3 hours of it's all about me.
Yeah.
But that's because you wake up so goddamn early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I'm buying. You're buying yourself time.
I am.
I think it's fantastic. Will and I are the same way.
Yes.
5 a.m. every day. If he gets up at 4 or 4:30 or 3
He's the only person that I would
something
allow to text me
that early in the morning,
and I'll text him, and we're totally okay with that.
that's good.
Yeah, that's totally okay. He's the only one though.
That's good that you have that. Like, there's one person that you allow it. See, my phone's on airplane mode.
Oh, it is. If I see it, I'm gonna answer him. If I don't see it, and I'm not answering him.
Yeah.
But it's not distracting me. It's just like so happened that I clicked it and I saw his message, and I'll answer back.
Yeah.
Or if we're gonna link up, right? Sometimes I'll come all over here and I'll go to Lifetime with him.
Yeah.
That's super cool. But yeah, no distraction.
That's good.
So I get my time.
And how long until you, like, I have a habit hack. So that's how I, like, if I ever want to change my routine, I just habit hack it. How long until you actually pick up your phone in the morning? So if you wake up at 4:30, what time do you take your phone off the charger?
It does not come off until 8:30, which is the first meeting.
Okay.
Of the day.
Cool.
So at 8:30, then it comes off of
airplane mode
or whatever, sleep. And then the messages.
Then it's game
But
over.
it's all good because I'm ready for it. Like, when I click that, I'm like, it's fucking go time. It's go time.
You're ready.
I don't like the feeling of I'm running late, right? I feel anxious. I'm not ready. That, to me, kind of throws me all the way off, right? Like, my whole day is just out of whack when that happens. That's why I don't even sleep in. Even Saturdays, Sundays, I don't sleep in. I don't get up at 4:30 in the morning on Saturdays, Sundays, but I do get up somewhere around 6:30, and I'm out before anybody wakes up.
Yeah.
Right?
Done.
Yeah. So I can have my me time.
Yeah. And so that's how you no, it's not selfish at all. I think and that's another word that I don't like.
Yes.
Selfish.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it today, actually. We're not allowed to be selfish as humans. If we do anything for ourselves, we're fucking selfish.
selfish.
What's that about? Can we stop with the selfish culture? Because I'm not about it. I'm
not
canceling
about it
it. It's over.
It's over.
Like, you should take care of yourself first, because you don't get to be you for anybody else until you focus on yourself first. But everybody gets to point a finger at Juan and be like, well, Juan did this, or Dad did that, or my husband that. No, that's bullshit. Like, be selfish. It's not a bad thing, but I think society has turned in that word selfishness into something that's so negative that everybody's afraid to be it. But it's so necessary, to be successful, to be happy, to be confident in who you are. Fuck being selfish. I say be selfish all the time.
Be selfish.
Like, it's necessary. It's not a bad thing. You don't need to apologize for it.
There's a time and a place.
Yes.
Right? And so
absolutely.
my 3 hours is my time and place.
That's your time and place.
Yeah.
And so that helps you control your relationship with the grittiness of being an entrepreneur, and then keeping your good relationship with God, and then being the family man. Yeah. It's that morning routine that sets everything apart.
That sets everything apart and it's night and day when I don't do it. So, which sometimes, it's going to happen, and I'm like, damn, thank God for the morning routine.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I'm not going to F this up.
No.
I'm going to wake up at 4:30. It ain't worth it. Because my wife had asked me, like, hey, just stay in bed with me and then we'll go to the gym together. Oh, fuck. That's a tough day.
You're like, please don't.
No.
See, well, and Will and I get up at the same time. But sometimes I sleep in a lot lately. Ever since this whole hormone thing has been going on with me, I can't get out of bed, which is awful. But he he's like, you know, you could make more time. Like, I have such a busy schedule in comparison to you. You could make it to the gym in the morning with me. Right. We work out in the same place. But I'm like, I love you. I don't want to work out with you in the morning because that's my time for myself. Right. And also, that's your time for you. Right. And he's a social butterfly in the gym. Yeah. I go into the gym at the same time as him. This man is introducing me to everybody and their mother. Yeah. And I'm like,
same thing happened to me. I almost came out of there with a $2 million deal.
Yeah. That's a good problem to have. That's a good one.
What just happened here?
Yeah, it's insane. But I mean, like, that's the power of relationships or in a gym or where you work out. But I can see why you wouldn't want to work. And like, I think a Saturday is fine, or a Sunday work out together because you know that you're going to sleep in.
Absolutely.
But I want him to have his time just as much as I want to have my own. And we work out very differently. And we're, you know, sometimes it works out and it's a good time. But 90% of the time, it's like, maybe not.
Yep.
But just go. Yep. Just go. Absolutely. Do shoulders without me. Like,
be all right. Be all right.
I have a question for you. If your pickleball strategy was a philosophy on how you live your life, what would it be? Based on his answer of his experience in pickleball and how he's slamming his opponents left and right, listen. I think we know what we're going to get. But we'll let you decide.
So ask the question one more time.
If your pickleball strategy was a philosophy for how you live your life, what would it be?
Man, those are complete opposites because you know what? No. So, patience. Because pickleball is a game of patience.
Is it?
It's a game of patience.
How so?
Because the game is really won by the person that commits the least errors. So it requires patience.
Interesting.
You get too hasty, the ball flies. It goes outside. You hit the net, whatever. Because you're impatient. You're not putting the ball in the right place to have your opponent create a mistake. Position, stuff like that. So like, think about, it's like ping pong, tennis, right? But it's played basically at a net, very close to the net. It's a wiffle ball. This thing, you know, kind of moves a little wonky, and so you have to be patient. You get too hasty, you hit it too hard, it flies, what have you, and you'll make a lot of mistakes throughout the game, and you need to be able to reset your mind, your focus after that error. Otherwise, you're going to commit more errors and you're undoubtedly going to lose the game. Life is exactly like that. Today, I effed up. I'm going to reset. I'm going to ground myself. I'm going to go pray. I am going to chill out. I am going to take a freaking breather. I'm going to start this thing tomorrow with hopefully a little bit more patience, a better attitude. And I should have better results. Yeah. You will have better results. Pickleball is the same.
Pickleball is the same. That's his philosophy. Stay patient.
Stay patient.
Stay patient.
And try not to make errors. I mean, errors are okay, but just try
to make a minimal amount of errors if you can.
That's it.
That's amazing that you turned that into...
That just happened.
Into patience.
It just happened.
That just happened in real life. I thought he was going to be like, kill everybody.
Yeah, just fucking destroy them.
Everybody loses.
Time and a place for that.
Yeah, there is.
Honestly, like now that you asked me that question, I'm going to be at this court and I'm going to put two and two together because there are moments like that, right? You didn't come here to be soft. You didn't come to the world to be soft.
Play small.
Or play small, however you want to call it, right? This shit is a game and there are harder levels and there are people and things that are going to push your buttons and are going to try to kill you, right? Kill could be interpreted in many different ways. People want to put you down. People, want to make you feel a certain type of way. People want to push your buttons. Someone wants to, kind of walk all over you. People want to abuse you. It's a tough world that we live in. Like, I want to be honest with you. Like, that shit sucks, but this is life, right? And there's going to be a time and a place where you need to stand up for yourself. You have to have that self-confidence, and you may have to hit Betty with a fucking pickleball. Like,
Betty's going down. I hope, Betty, you tune in, and I hope you listen to the show. Because we need you to know how Juan feels about you. Okay, so listen.
Oh,
bitch.
she knows. She has like a bruise on her.
Oh, she knows. She's well aware. She's
well
like, this
aware.
guy gives me the smackdown.
Yeah.
It's 6 a.m. on the pickleball court every weekend. This is my life. All right, so we're gonna play a game. It's called a rapid fire round with Mr. ACQ. So I'm gonna ask you this or that, and you just have to answer the question. You don't even have to tell me why if you don't want to, but you can. It'll be fun. It'll be
Let's
fast. All right. Roxy, your
Pickleball partner? Yeah.
or prayer group, who gives you more wins?
Prayer group.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, easy. Favorite curse word when you miss a shot on the pickleball court? Fuck, it's the F word. It's my favorite word.
It's always the F word.
It's always the F word. That's good. At least you know your word. See, the F word in my house
Yeah.
is fat. That's the
Oh.
word you're not allowed to use. You
Oh,
can use
wow.
the F bomb all day long. It's the fat word that's like, it hurts my soul. I can't take it
Yeah, no.
because of my previous past life decisions, you know? Mm-hmm. Best spiritual affirmation when you're about to pop off. So, like, you're in sales, you deal with people, you're on the phones all the time, and then right before he's gonna lose his shit and he has to hit mute,
Jesus, take the wheel.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Jesus, take the wheel.
That's it.
Jesus, take the wheel. In Jesus' name, like, just...
You're not Catholic anymore, but
Right?
yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. It's
yeah.
fine.
You can do
It's
it
similar.
in any way, in any capacity.
However it is that you can call out to the greater power to help you, like... Right?
And then he
no,
comes
for
back and then he unmutes.
Yeah.
And he's ready to go. Jesus, take the wheel. Got it. It was a quick game. It was a fun game.
I like it.
Great answers. All right, so we're going to get a little more personal into your fatherhood journey that started at 25 and your personal transformation as where you are going and what you're going through right now at this point in your life at 41, which is my number, by the way. It's a really good number.
What was the what was the meme that I sent you? No, you can't.
Oh, yeah.
You can't ask me.
You can't ask me
We're not doing that. Nope.
Yeah. Nope.
Nope.
Nope. And she's like
No.
crying and emotional
Right.
and like offended. I'm like, this is going to be the
It's gonna
show.
be
He's going to, I don't know. All right. So you're recently stepping into your unapologetic self. This is new for you. Because he was he was a Mr. Nice Guy for a really long time and more apologetic. But now you're going to be unapologetic. You're stepping into your
Yeah.
fully feral self. What sparked the change all of a sudden?
Look, again, I come from a place where I didn't really have a lot of guidance. I don't have a lot of mentors in my life. I could, even till today, like, I really don't have a figure to follow. I do have some really good people in my life. I don't have someone to call and say, hey, this is where I'm at. This is what's going on. Obviously, I discovered that I need to go find someone.
Yeah.
Right. And so, but I'm in this transition of like, man, I'm 41 years old. And I haven't really accomplished what in my dreams as a child, as I sit back and say, hey, what would my life look like? And, where would I want to be at this stage of the game? I'm not there. And I've asked myself why so many times. And then I had to look within, and it's me. Mm-hmm. It's me. The only again, life is about choices, right?
Yeah.
I've made a lot of choices that are not as wise, and then I have repeated situations that continue to happen in my life. That only stems from decisions, right? Like, that really is all that. Like, and so I've had to, like, jot down the things that I do and why things keep happening. What are those habits? Although I've come a long freaking way from what I was supposed to be or what I would chosen or what have you, there's just still so much growth. And so I'm still in that stage of like, and it's that, like, hey, I am too soft. I'm too soft. I'm very passive in a sense, with a lot of things.
That's a hard conversation to
It's
have
a
with
very
yourself
difficult
as a man
Yeah.
and a father and
Been-
a husband.
Been going through like some studies that's helped me. And let me find it. 'Cause I
Yeah,
think
go
it's
ahead.
important. That's helped me
Receipts.
discover that, because sometimes it's asking the hard questions, and I really haven't asked myself the hard question in a very long time. And now that I'm here and I see, where my life is good, it's great. I'm super blessed. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
but I know that there's so much more.
Yeah, I think tapping into your vulnerability and having hard conversations with yourself is something that most people struggle with. So the fact that you're even able to talk about it or bring it up or, be on the show and be in that vulnerable space with yourself, it shows other people that they can do it too. Because it's not an easy thing. And you really gotta unpack a lot of shit
I do.
when you want to change.
Yeah, you do.
And it's the people around you that make it more difficult because they don't like to see you change. And then they make you feel some sort of way about it.
Yes, and habits are hard to break. And other people that have habits that bring that into your life as well, it's hard to break, because now you're telling somebody else like, "Hey, I'm changing. I'm going here. You gotta either you're with me or elsewhere."
Sure.
Chosen, your guide to becoming who God called you to be,
Wow.
because you ask yourself, like, what is my purpose? Because you get to a point where it's like, okay, well, maybe you've reached success, maybe you haven't. Everyone always wants to find that thing, and maybe you can relate to that, like that thing that is you, that allows you to flow, that allows you to be creative, that like, hey, this is my freaking calling, like this is where I shine, like this is where it's at. I know that I have a natural ability of speaking, communicating, building relationships, and sales. It's natural like that. I don't care what time of the day it is. I'm gonna destroy that call, right? Like
Selling
I'm
it.
selling something. Is it what God really called me to do? Maybe in training for something much bigger.
Yes.
May not be Mr. ACQ in the fashion that it is today. Okay?
Yeah.
So, and sometimes he allows you to get to a certain place in your life so that you can realize, like, hey, it's for something larger. Like, I'm putting you here, and this is very uncomfortable for you, and it's so that you can realize that it's for something bigger. But you have to do exercises. You have to do some cleaning up. You need to do some growth in order for you to get there. And so, I picked up the book because it called me. And as I'm going through the book, Chosen, it's asked really difficult questions that I had to answer. And I noticed that my answers were either blank or very vague. And I'm like,
You're not even comfortable writing it down.
I'm not even comfortable writing it down. I have nothing to fucking write. Like that's the problem.
You're like,
It
the
was a
fact that I
problem.
don't
Like,
know the fucking
exactly.
question about my own life is driving me
Exactly.
up the wall.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly. So I said, you know what? I understand it now. I see what it is. It's that's the way I handle everything. I don't do confrontation really, right? Making decisions sometimes it's a little hard for me. I'm like, I don't know. What do you want to do? And I go through that shit instead of be like, no, we're fucking doing this. Like this is what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Right. And so I noticed about me, and I do that with everything in life. And so life is gonna give me that. It's gonna give me whatever.
Indecision. Might be this one day, might be that the next.
Because it's not.
You're not concrete in what
You're
you
not
want.
following the path. You're not listening to God. You're not calling out to God. You're not, following the path that He has for you. You're not growing greater. You're not even talking to Him, so He can send you back like information. You ain't doing any of that. So therefore, where do you think your life is gonna go? Well, it's just gonna be in whatever vicious cycle that you're in for a very long time until you make a decision to be, willing to surrender that comfort or whatever it is that is holding you back from that next level. And so that's where I'm at right now, is that nope, I gotta lock in, as the kids say.
Lock in.
Gotta lock in, and
baby.
I've noticed a lot of things where, you know, people, now that I'm in this transition, I'm getting to understand, like, hey, you got to be stronger, you have to be more decisive, you have to be, you know, firm. People don't like that
No.
because they're used to a different version of me.
Right. And so that new version of you, what is your relationship with being too nice compared to the relationship that you are building now? Like, what did it cost you for so many years to be too nice? And then because it cost you so much, you drew that line in the sand recently in your life at 41, and you're like, I've had enough. Like, I don't need to, I'm not going to keep being too nice.
So
it's not
many
working for me.
things. It's like my whole life.
Yeah.
Family life, friendships.
It's showing up
relationship
everywhere
with
across
family.
the board.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, because it's you.
The way you do one thing is the way you do everything.
Everything.
And so everything's gonna that everything and that thing that you do is gonna show up the same exact way everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So what is it costing me? It's costing me to really mold into someone else, and it's creating friction. And some people are not going to be in my life, right? And I have to be okay with letting certain people go and not continuing that, either that type of relationship. Things will look completely different from a family standpoint, a work standpoint, right? Business will look different. Everything's gonna change. It will change. It has to, because it's a different person you're dealing with.
Yeah, you're not the same anymore. You're at a new level of your life. And when you level up across the board. You're like, I can't just step into this pond and not be
It's cost me
this
time.
version.
It's cost me time. It has cost me stress. It's cost me important moments that should be, even with like raising my family, important moments where I could have helped elevate my wife and my children to be better people, in the sense of like helping them to develop into who they really want to be, and untapping potentials that I know they have. And because of my leadership, my poor leadership, there's going to be a lot of unwinding and a lot of deeper work that has to happen now.
Right.
It's going to be rough. It'll be rough.
It'll be rough.
It'll be rough.
But you're ready for it.
I am.
You're not afraid of it.
I am.
You're going through it.
I'm going to go through it. Like that's the one thing though that all my life, just go. There's really not like obstacles for me, because I've always been put in like really difficult situations where I there is no other option but to go through it, right? So I thank New York for that.
Thank you, New York.
Thank you, New York.
We'll be here all week.
Yes. It's not my favorite place in the world,
No.
but it's
grateful
built,
for it.
I am grateful for it. My mom, tough cookie, super tough cookie, and my and the family that you know that raised me, because they were all grinders, was giving me this always like, hey, go, just fucking figure it out, don't be a pussy, just get it done. But I lost that somewhere,
Yeah.
and it has to come back, that ambition, that, you know, that drive, that, you know, someone who's certain, that has a true vision, plan, execution, getting this shit done, hell or high water, and it's this way, and it's happening, as long as it's aligned with God, right, and it aligns with where He wants me to go,
Yeah.
to be that next level. But it's cost me a lot, like even, you know, wealth, creation of wealth, it's cost me a lot.
A lot of sacrifice.
A lot of sacrifice. I have to go into like triple, quadruple time to make up for where I feel I should have been at this stage of the game. So it's a lot more work, right? Because now what I should have been doing in my 20s and my 30s, so that at 40 I'd be pretty much where I should be, where I feel I should be, well, it's going to take me 4 times the effort.
Wow.
In a short period of time, because there's
Yeah.
a goal. Like by the time I'm 55 years old, I better have superseded that either financial goal, family goal, whatever it is. And time is not forgiving because I won't have an opportunity to raise my 16-year-old the way I should be raising her when she was 2 years old.
Yeah, because it's the one thing you can't buy back.
She's gone.
You buy back your time, but
in 2 years, she's deuces. And now she's got to deal with her. That's the thing about parenting too. Like people don't understand, and obviously when you become a parent, they're like, "Oh fuck."
can't wait. But I can.
No, you can and you should. The effects that you leave them with, their traumas and the whatever that they're going to experience. If you were not ready to be a parent and you didn't, no one's gonna do perfect parenting, but there are strategies, there are things that you should be instilling into them so that when they are released to the world without your guidance, you know that they're going to be okay. If I send my kid out today, I lose sleep.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm going to lose sleep.
For sure.
Right?
Yeah, because
and I don't think she'll be. Will God protect her and take care of her and stuff like that? I do strongly believe that, but it's an uphill battle. Again, a lot of unwinding, a lot of a therapy, a lot of retraining, a lot of it's gonna be a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot. But you're willing to do it and you're making that choice. So I think that's the most important thing.
Yep.
You briefly touched on it, but I want to go back to how you're feeling about the change. Like there's a part of you that feels really good about everything that's going on. So I want you to talk on taking your power back and owning your shit and showing the world this is who I am and I'm not Mr. Nice Guy anymore. This is Mr. ACQ and this is how he's showing up now. So either follow suit or get the fuck out. And how is that adjustment going on with the people around you?
It's not a good feeling.
No, it's not. None of it.
It's not a good feeling.
Huh.
It's not a good feeling. Because you have to create a new identity. And I'm having a struggle with that identity.
Yeah.
You know
so,
what I mean?
Yeah.
The path is not easy. It's not, I wake up when they are. Okay, everybody go fuck yourself.
Yeah, no. Definitely not the route to go.
No,
that is not what we're saying. Don't try this at home.
No, don't try that at home. That's not going to work. Because I'm genuinely a very, very nice guy.
Yeah, you are.
Nice guy.
He's a super nice guy.
I care too much for people. I have the best intentions for absolutely everyone. I have never shysted anybody. If I fucked up, I would admit it and I'll take it on the chin, right? Like that's me. Mm-hmm. You need me to help you crawl out of a fucking hole, I am there. I'm very accountable, right? Like you can call me at any time. I'm ready. Well, right? Maybe not so much anymore. So
you're gonna have to wait.
Yeah,
you're gonna have to schedule it with my assistant.
Yeah. So again, it's like that remember we were talking about like the forces.
Yes.
Gravity.
Yeah.
You're bending it or whatever.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like right now.
So you're really in an uncomfortable situation in your life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels very uncomfortable.
So, but you're mentally, you're getting comfortable with the uncomfortability.
Yes, because of the habits that
Yeah.
I'm creating, right? Like being more in touch with God. And although you give your life to Christ, doesn't mean that the path is always going to be amazing. And that, okay, well, you're reborn, you baptized in the name of Jesus and you did all this stuff and you found him or whatever, you will lose him. If you're not like, it's not religious, but if you're not catering to that relationship, if you're not building on that relationship, and you use God whenever it's convenient for you, or you need help, or whatever it is, that's not a relationship, right? Because you wouldn't want a friend of yours to call you every time that they're moving apartments, and that's the only time that they call you. You don't want a friend that's always going to contact you when their life is in fucking turmoil and they just want to sob and whatever. And when they're happy, they don't even invite you to brunch. That's not your friend.
No.
Right?
No, for
That's
sure
not. Your
not.
friend.
And we all have friends that fit that description perfectly. But it doesn't make you feel good.
But people do that with God.
Yeah, of course. I'm guilty. I've done that with God. And I'm not a religious person, but I've definitely done that.
So the relationship is like this, right? So whenever things, didn't go so well, all of a sudden now I can pray for 3 hours.
Yeah.
But when things are good, whereas those 3 hours, he wants to hear from you all the time, right? And so again, like doing that alone and him showing me through the study that, hey, there's things that you have to change so that you can align, and you can and I can show you what you came to this planet for, right, and help you grow. Well, you gotta go deeper. So number one is it's those things, right? The habits with God, or the relationship with God, and then of course being stern and changing those different habits. And it's hard to explain because I'm going through the journey, so I don't have all the answers to how that's supposed to be. I just know that he's going to show up, and as I'm disciplined and I continue to surrender, he's going to give me the clues to and mold me, and that'll be that, right?
Yep. I think that's the best part about changing and becoming something new, when you have that relationship with whatever higher power you believe in, whether it's God or the universe or whatever you follow. If you believe in something that's higher than you, I think that's the number one ultimate thing. There is something above you, and whatever that is for you, fantastic. But you can't fuck it up. You literally can't fuck up the plan.
You can't.
The plan is the plan is the plan. You can't fuck it up. You can make decisions, and you can go around the plan, and you can go on little journeys, and you can go take a back road, and you can get lost in the sauce or the field or the forest.
And then he's gonna.
But the plan is always planning. Yeah. So you can't mess it up. And I think people obsess over that, and then they look back on their life and they're like, well, I didn't do this, or I should have done that, or all these things. And of course, a lot of people live with regrets. The goal is to not live with any of them, but you can't mess up the plan. So I think if you just focus on moving forward and taking one foot at a time and just going in that direction, and when you get a clue, take it for what it is. And when you see a sign, listen to it. You're going to get there. But obsessing over it and worrying about it and trying to change everything all the time isn't going to get you there. But if you just know, like, while you're on this journey, the plan is the plan. Like, you can't mess it up.
Right.
But you know that now. You're at the point in your life where, like, I can't screw up the plan. I just need to follow the plan.
That's it.
And God is calling me, and he's telling me, this is the line up. Here's the line in the sand. Shit's about to get wild, so put your big boy pants on. We've got things to do.
That's right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, again, it feels uncomfortable, but it's okay, because change... That's what change is.
Yeah, it is uncomfortable. Growth isn't supposed to be.
Of course.
Comfy.
So, the journey, I'll report back.
Yes. We'll have you back on the show, and we'll see where it goes.
But so far,
I'm confident. I think you're going to crush it.
I'm going to crush it.
Yeah.
I am.
He will. So, in our pre-show interview, you told me that the pivotal moment in your life that changed everything for you was becoming a father, because you became a father at 25. So what was it about that moment in time for you that shaped the world around you today?
It shaped everything, right? Mm-hmm. Because I had to take life serious.
You're like, I just started having fun.
I was.
Yeah.
I was. I mean, I had a lot of fun, but I had a lot of fun. It's just too much fun, and moving to Florida, probably the best decision and the worst decision at the same time. Florida,
why best?
South
why
Florida,
worst?
Florida is fantastic for quality of life. At least from where I come from. Come from New York City, concrete, jungle. Mm-hmm. That's literally what it is. New York City is a concrete jungle, and then to come to Florida, the sun is shining, the beaches, the open space. All that Florida has to offer, fantastic. I love it. I feel at home here. Like, I felt super comfortable. The moment that I moved, when I was 7 years old, I had a dream, and I had that dream, that aspiration. I said, the moment that I have the ability to move out of New York City, I'm going to live in Florida. So name it, proclaimed it, the whole thing, manifestation, whatever you want to call it, it happened.
Yes.
Right? And it happened to be in the city that I first came to know when I was a kid, which is Weston, Florida, and I live in Weston, Florida now, which is wild.
Wow, that is crazy.
Insane.
Full circle.
Full circle. God is amazing. And then, so it's great for that, because quality of life is much better, right? It's a little bit more relaxed. It's not the hustle and bustle of New York City and the people and the shit, right? Worse, it's a lot of distraction. Tons of distraction. There's always a party. there's always an event. There's always a dinner plan. There's always a brunch. There's always an activity.
It's busy as shit here.
So locking in, you need to be ultra disciplined. Like ultra. Because you're going to get pinged by every single one of your friends, social media, and this is going on. And like when F1 comes around, like, I'm like, yo, there's a party every hour. There's an event every second. There is a after party here, and then you can go to South Beach over here, and then Fort Lauderdale's hosting this, and everything's so fucking cool, right? Like arts and dinners and food and lunch, and you want to do that shit,
yeah,
right? 'Cause you're like,
yeah, you want to do that
shit.
shit.
Live once. You only live once. Do it. So we did everything, and so it's the worst decision because I didn't know it at the time, but it was pulling me so far from my growth, right? Maturity as an adult, and professional life, and obviously relationship and all of that. Super distraction. It just years. I've lost years
on all the bullshit
of time of just bullshit, and it's the same shit. It's the same brunch. Brunch this weekend is gonna be the same fucking brunch and the same song and the same DJ next week.
It is weird when you go back in time, like not having drank in over 2 years, like 2.5 years now. So when you look back and you go to the same bar, go hang out at the same place you used to when you had all the habits that you're so glad and so proud of yourself for not having today. It's like a fucking time warp. Yeah. Everyone's still there in the same seat, drinking the same drink, talking about the same ex-girlfriend or boyfriend. It's wild. And I'm not shitting on anybody who fits into that mold. I'm just telling you, as an awakening for you, maybe, take a minute, disappear, go on a hiatus, go find yourself, go do some wild shit. You won't want to go back. Yep. It's better. So yes, the distraction in South Florida is next level. It's a pain in the ass.
So much money.
It's so expensive. You have to have like a double income just to have a social life in South Florida. So
understand, like, I'm 41. I don't remember what your age is. I know you're like 20.
29. I'm at the end of my 30s. So walking into my 30s and my 20s.
In my 20s, what I should have been doing, because we're talking about 20 years ago, what prices of real estate, stupid. Insane. Like, I could have bought properties for 20 grand, 50 grand, 60 grand. I know that sounds weird from Miami, but yes, like, that was a thing. Like, I was an adult during the crash, meaning opportunity. If you had a job, you could buy. You could buy. It didn't matter what job it was. You just needed to say, "I have a job." Like, you literally could put on the application, "I have a job."
I have job.
Yeah. Right.
Like,
what's your name? Use Navy.
Antonio's dying in the background.
I have job. Hey, you could have bought like they would just vanquish.
Yeah, like if you have a job and you look good on paper, we'll sign your fucking life away and we'll give you a house.
And they would have given me houses, right? And what I didn't do any of that.
No, but you didn't know that then, though, did you?
So I knew that the market was shit and that there was opportunity, but I was just so like dipshit
in that era,
and just like, oh, I don't have enough cash, or I didn't save enough, or whatever, and then I'm still partying. Okay, dumbass, right? Stop partying. Maybe you'll have some cash because it didn't require a lot of money. I don't care what anybody says. Like, and the money was not even money was never the problem. Money or credit are never the problem to do investments and to do the things that you really want to do or things that will level you up. It's never money.
What is it?
It's taken me a long time to figure that out because most people, they hang on that like, well, when I make enough money, when I save enough money, when my credit is better and I'm going to do this and when I get a better job and
they never do it anyway.
They never do it anyway, and that was never the problem. When you absolutely really want something, it's your creative self in that video game to make that shit happen. Mm-hmm. I could have asked someone to co-sign. I could have borrowed money from family. I could have done I could have figured it out. Like if I found a deal, a house that makes sense, There are people that are willing to do that and just say, okay, I'll put it up, and then you can do a rent to own. I was renting anyway, right? So I could have just said, hey, uncle, I'm a dipshit. There's a great deal, though. You should buy this house and I'll rent it from you. By the way, let's do a rent to own. So I'll pay you this much, and I'll put it towards the mortgage
overall,
or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what
and
I mean?
once I hit a certain point, then I'll take over the mortgage, and then you're out scotch-free. And you
Worst
made a shitload
case,
of money
uncle,
on me.
I fucking default, sell that shit, or rent it to somebody else that's not a dipshit.
Mm-hmm.
I could have done that. Coulda, shoulda,
He's
whatever.
telling you guys you could do that.
But the point is, you can make it happen, and it's never the money or your circumstances. It's your decision and how creative you can get in that situation. If you really want it, you will make it happen.
Yeah.
The human is that way. The human will create something out of nothing. Obviously, the whole rock thing, like a fucking caveman.
Rock and
like,
fire.
Who thinks about rubbing two things and it's
Friction.
why? Because of out of necessity, like out of like I need this. I need to make something happen. I gotta feed my family. I gotta do whatever. And you just go do it. Like, when you're against the wall and you have a problem, your mind goes into like defense mode, panic mode, figure this shit out mode.
Yeah.
And then guess what? An idea. Poof.
Boom.
And then it just happens, right? And like, you make it happen.
Yeah.
You'll make the phone call. You'll work the extra job. You'll do the night shift. You will sell some shit. You will move something. You'll make it happen because you really want it or you really need to do that. So if I really, if I was in that space again, like I would have just made it happen. It was a dipshit. So it's cost me a lot in that sense, right? And now then I got into real estate about 10 years after that. And then I'm like, oh my God, that was dumb. And then I still fucked it up.
And now here you are.
Here I am, but I'm going to 4, 5, 10, 15x, whatever the hell that is, because we're going through this process.
Yeah, and we're going to get into that
and
too.
Just like
yeah.
stay disciplined, and it's going to be really difficult, and that's totally fine.
But it's all going to be
totally
really
fine.
worth it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The worst part would be if I never realized it.
Even if
I
it
never-
didn't work out, it would be worse to go on in life and wonder if it was going to work out or not.
Facts.
But you're like, I'm going to go through it. If it doesn't, it was just part of the journey to get wherever the fuck I'm going.
Yes.
But it's you made the decision to go through it. So it's going to work out. But even if it didn't, you didn't have to look back and wonder.
If it doesn't work out, I'd be like, well, I gave it everything that I had. Hey, it wasn't from lack of trying.
No.
It wasn't from lack of trying. Now, if I did it in that fashion where I didn't try, then at the end of the road, it'd be like, well, you're a fucking dipshit. Mm-hmm. You're a real dipshit. You're gonna die a dipshit.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Yeah. That's so true. Well, actually, this morning before Will left, I got to see him before he left this morning because he ran. And I don't know what we were talking about, but I had told him about it's from the Bible. When you get to heaven and they call out your name at the gates of heaven and they give you a plaque. And the guy gets the plaque and he said, yeah, this is my name, but this isn't who I am. And they go, no, that's all the people that you could have been because it was all your potential.
Wow.
That
Oof.
changed my life forever. And I hope that it changes your life because I'm like, oh my God.
I think about that all the time,
Do
though.
you? If I go to heaven, when I go to heaven, I'm not going to hell. The devil sees too much for me right now. But when I get to heaven, if they give me a plaque of my potential and I didn't hit anything or everything on that plaque, I would be devastated. So now I live my life that way.
Oh yeah. I think about that all the time. Like I know I'm gonna get the playback. I know that we're gonna get the playback. Be like, hey, if you would have made these decisions the way I send you this signal. Oh, you remember that signal I sent you? Oh, you didn't read it. Oh, you didn't read it. You were too busy. But this is what it could have been.
Yeah.
I feel like that's gonna happen.
Real. Yeah. I feel like
Or I can maybe I can ask him and be like, hey, can you show me? Right?
Yeah, of course he can. He can do anything.
Of course he can do anything.
Yeah.
Right? Can I ask permission though? May I please know?
Yeah. When I come back, I'm asking to know. I'm like, can I know something before I come back? Am I like, when I get reincarnated, I want to know something.
You're not gonna reincarnate. You're gonna live in heaven forever, and you'll never have to deal with pain. You know why I would never want to be this reincarnation? Because then that means you have to live this fucking life again with pain, suffering, whatever. Our promise is that we get to spend eternal life with God, with no pain, with no drama, right? No trauma. We're not going to be hungry. We don't need anything. We're going to be so fulfilled and happy in heaven forever. We don't have to replay this shit again.
No.
I don't want to be so morbid or whatever, but this is like life is.
I think there's levels. I think like this is a level. We choose to come to Earth from the other realms. I think there's levels to this shit.
well,
I don't think that you die and just nothing happens to you. I think there's another level.
But
There's levels to the shit.
the world will continue. Like life does
Yeah, of
continue.
course.
It's just not. You're not gonna do it over again. And I'm not coming back as a cat. I'm not coming back as a dog.
Juan is not coming back as anybody's pet.
No,
He
I'm not.
refuses. He's
I
like,
refuse
fuck
to.
Earth.
Not
This was a
doing that.
hell.
No,
This is
no.
living hell. Earth is brutal.
Yes.
Welcome. We're really happy to have you. All right, so we're gonna play another game. I'm going to give you a statement that is normally used for people who box themselves in or to box people in, and you're going to reverse flip it
Whoa.
because that's gonna lead to our next discussion
Wow.
into your truth and why the statement that I'm giving you, don't box yourself in, wantify it, reverse flip it, and wantify.
That's a new one. Hashtag wantify it. Hashtag Mr. ACQ it. I don't know.
Can't with me
Wantify
today.
it.
I'm on a roll. I'm just.
It's the
giving
first
you
time
all
I've
the sauce.
ever heard that. Wantify that. I wonder what happens
I
if you
actually
go.
think
I
it's
wonder.
great.
I wonder what happens if you put in like on social
Wantify?
the hashtag wantify. Maybe a whole bunch of gardeners, pool guys, fucking roofers.
All the blue collared guys are coming out. All the illegals, the Dominicans.
Wantify.
Wait.
Fucking good and grace.
I can't.
Doing all the hard labor. That shit sucks.
Oh yeah. It's,
For a long time, I always wanted to change my name because of that. I was like, I don't have zero opportunity. I can't. No employer is going to take me serious with a name like Juan. Sir, we're not hiring for plumbing here.
someone's name on social media is actually Wantify.
Oh my
So
God.
shout out to you. You made it into this episode. But how do I
You
go?
have 1 million followers after this. He's gonna be like, "What happened in my life? God, it's a
Why is
sign."
everyone following me? Oh, okay, here we go. Here's the-
Wantify. Hashtag.
Wantify. Actually, Wantify, the DBYC Tondo podcast. Wantify is a podcast. Also,
Oh,
second shout
wow.
out. See, look,
Hey,
I'm just.
let's go.
Let's fucking go. And then it's also some anime weird Japanese shit.
Ooh. Total.
Way off the grid. I like the first one better.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Wantify.
Wantify. Okay.
The Wantify. I think you need to start using this
I get a new
hashtag.
hashtag for me. I'm
He's
go
gonna
viral.
Wantify it. So
Go
anyway,
viral.
we'll get back to the game. Let me reel it in.
All right,
Sorry
so
for the crazy.
So put me in a corner and then I reverse flip that
Yes.
thing.
So if someone told you you're too nice to be taken seriously, how would you reverse flip that?
Try me.
Try me. Ooh,
Oh, that would be rough, right?
that was good. That was really good. If someone told you you should never walk away from a successful business, what would you say to that?
You should never walk away from a successful business. Does that business align with me? Not everything that's fucking successful aligns with you. Mm-hmm. How about if that makes me miserable? I want to kill myself. Mm-hmm. No.
Nope. So yes, walk away.
Yeah, walk away.
Yeah, find something better.
Yeah, there's always something better.
There's always something
There's not
better.
one avenue.
Give it away, sell it, do whatever you want with it. Keep it moving.
Yeah.
And if someone told you that dads don't get emotional.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Dads cry all the time.
They cry all the time.
Yeah.
They cry all the time. They make me cry
Yeah.
with all their bullshit. No, just kidding.
They're so mean.
No, they're
Girls are
so
mean.
sweet though.
Yeah, your daughters are nice.
Oh, my
I haven't
girls
even
are
met
so-
your daughters. I've only met your wife, who's a baddie.
Yeah, she is. She's a baddie.
She's a baddie.
I almost fucked that up. Almost fucked that up.
Yeah?
But
But you didn't. You
Yeah,
went back
she-
and you did the right
yeah.
thing. You still got her.
yeah, still
Hooked
reel that
in.
The key is to get them young, right?
Yeah.
Because they don't know any better.
True. I was an idiot. My God, if I would have ended up with the first... I don't even want to talk about it.
No.
I don't know where the first guy I ever dated, he has children with someone like right out of high school.
Damn.
That could have been me.
Yeah, that could have been you.
No.
You would have been a typical story.
Yep. I would have been
Right.
just another small town honey.
You would have been still milking the.
Yeah. Milking the cow. No, I'd be milking because I'd have kids.
Oh, it did.
I would be the cow. I would
I
have
would
the
be the cow.
udders.
You would be the- Oh my God, how different life would have been. God.
It's
God.
like, it's actually insane. When I took Will to my hometown for the first time, he was.
I want to go, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely come. There's not much to do in there, but there's a lot to do
I
on
don't
the
know
ranch.
what
It's
your
beautiful.
family's gonna say. He's gonna.
Oh, they're gonna love you.
Juanafi's here.
Juanafi's in
Juana's
the house. Welcome. I don't know why my family all of a
Go
sudden
draw up
sounds
the cattle. I'm gonna be
ridiculous.
like, what?
He couldn't believe that he was like, I can't believe that this is where you're from. He did, like, when you say small town
Yeah.
or middle of nowhere or
Yeah.
it's a nothing to do
Which
town.
is weird because it's not small. Shit's massive.
Yeah, Montana's huge.
But it's a small population.
Yeah,
of
there's-
people. There's 200 people, but okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when I was growing up, it was 2,100 people, and I think today it's grown by 1,000, and that's in the county.
God.
So it's like it's very
that's
small.
small.
Everybody knows everything about everyone. So
That sounds.
it's a lot. But couldn't believe. He's like, I can't believe that you are who you are today. And then you see pictures of me from who I was when I lived there, and you just want to cry. It's brutal.
Not my Savannah, Montana.
Yeah, Savannah Montana's a whole. She's a whole new girl. Now I'm messing my hair up. What's happening? All
But
right.
yes, the girls will make me cry.
Yeah.
They're
Dads
sweet.
are emotional.
They're so sweet. The twins are. Oof. It's magical.
Really?
All magical.
Yeah.
There is something about that, like almost like an envious relationship that you wish you had. I wish I had. Like that bond that they have
Oh, with each other.
with each other, it's so crazy. I've never seen anything like it.
That's amazing.
I've never seen anything like it.
Twins are so cool.
It is super cool.
I think I'm gonna have twins.
You
Will's mom thinks I'm gonna have twins.
Oh.
Twins run in both
Oh.
sides of my family.
I don't.
I think it's gonna
don't.
happen.
How do I
I'm just
say
gonna
this?
be massive.
I mean, maybe I'll be wrong for this, but it's unapologetic.
That's right.
I don't really wish that on anybody.
Because you're so huge. Wait, let's talk about his twins for a second. So they are twin sisters, but they were conceived on different days, but born on the same day.
It's called super sperm. I'm just kidding.
Super
I'm kidding.
sperm, wanified, super sperm.
I only had
In the house.
I had very little to do with that. So yes,
This is a thing.
so I do have twins. They are fraternal. Okay, they're not identical. They look identical. They're not. And I tell people, I joke with people, I'm like, it's because they have the same dad. And then people start looking at me so weird, like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yes, they're twins. Of course, they have the same dad. But in reality, they were conceived a week apart.
Oh, that's right.
A week apart, right? So that's called hyperovulation. So my wife ovulated in a hyper fashion. So 1 week we were in Orlando, conceived there, and then in Bimini the next weekend. And so they're a week apart. Same dad. You could have twins, fraternal twins, from different dads. Because if she's still ovulating and she goes off and, with her lover or whomever, she can get pregnant again. That stuff on Maury, I don't know if you've ever watched that show. Like, he is not the father. And then he is the father. And everybody's like confused.
Well, they're all just paid to sit in the audience, and it says Laugh, cry, scream.
Yeah.
Gasp.
Yeah. And so, but yes, so my twins were, they were conceived in two different weekends by the same dad, which is me.
He is the father.
I am the father.
He is.
And so, but it's hard, like very difficult to the point where like my wife is a very strong person, like as far as she can take pain, she suffering, whatever, like she's strong. She's really strong. That shit broke her down. To be able to feed two children at the same time. That's crazy. Like you have these two and then you have to hold them right, and like newborn, and they're screaming, they're crying, and the thing, and then you got to change their diaper. They all took a shit at the same time. They peed at the same time. They're going to go to sleep at the same time. You got to bathe them at the same time. Like there's a lot going on at the same time, and it's a rough, like at least 2.5, 3 years of like insanity. I'm like, yo, I would not, unless, and then hopefully you're blessed enough to have care, meaning you have a nanny that comes, grandma, great grandma, everybody, like all hands on deck. No way.
No. I don't think I could have a single child without help. I tell my housekeeper every single day, I say, Betty, when I have kids, just know that you're coming on full time. I'm not leaving you. You have to stay with me forever. Yeah. Because she's bilingual and she's amazing in every single way. And I don't think I could have a single child without having somebody help me, let alone twins.
To go from like 0 to 2, I don't know. Now, we went from the 16, or at the time 7-year-old, to the twins. Even that was a challenge because of the way that you handle that, that birth, completely different to twins, and it was just wild. Now, I will say though, now it is such a beautiful scene. Yeah. Like the amount of love, unconditional love, and like it's just so genuine. Like I don't know how to explain it, but it's just such a beautiful love for one another. Like they can't be without each other for minutes. Like we'll take one to Publix, and then the other one stays home, and she's right away like, can we call to see if they're on their way back? Like her anxiety starts to fucking kick in. Like, where's my sister? Like they're in class together, right? Mm-hmm. They just won't spend time without each other. Like and then they'll fight and they'll kick each other's ass, and they're like, elbows and the whole thing. And you're a terrible sister. 5 minutes later, I love you so much, and kisses and hugs, and you're so adorable, and the cutest thing you've ever seen. Anyway, those are my twins.
Those are your twins.
I love them.
You love them.
To death.
The girls are amazing.
And yet they make me cry.
And they make him cry.
In many different ways.
They make him weep. He's a weeper. Yeah. All right, so we talked a little bit about you being from New York, and we didn't touch on you being Dominican. Not so much. Ooh, so I want to talk about you being Dominican and growing up in New York City.
It was the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah. So give us some stories from the streets. Listen, the streets of Queens or Brooklyn growing up.
Being born Dominican is the coolest shit in the planet. If there was such thing as reincarnation, I would want to be born Dominican again. Oh heck yeah. Oh Why? Heck yeah. Or we're the dopest people.
Yeah?
We're the dopest people on planet Earth.
Dominicans are the dopest people.
And that's not an opinion, that's a fact. You can Google it. You can go on Instagram, you can go on Google, you can go on whatever.
Who are the dopest people on Earth?
Yeah. Like there's no country that has more flavor, best music, best food. We are very service oriented, right? We love humans. We love people.
Yeah.
We have a good time. We don't really take a lot of things too freaking serious. Like we're a good time. Mm-hmm. And then we are hardworking. We're super freaking resourceful. Super resourceful. Obviously, one of our best salespeople outside of me is Dominican.
Outside of him.
And he's just like, go. And our people are just like that. We just have this certain way, the way that we move.
and we're like freaking chameleons. We will blend in anywhere and have a good time with anyone. I don't care if you're white, black, yellow, Puerto Rican, South American. I don't care where you're from. We're gonna have a good time with you. Anybody that visits our country, they leave in love. And I've met, obviously Venezuelans, Colombians, Nicaraguans, Americans, Puerto Ricans, and anytime they ask me, "Oh, where are you from?" "Oh, I'm Dominican." "Oh my God, I visited Dominican Republic and I freaking love your country." And it's because
beautiful.
we have so much to offer.
Yeah.
And so, yeah. So to answer your question, in Queens and Brooklyn, very, very heavy Dominican
Population.
and Latin, right, population. So, for me, obviously, I was born there, so everything is kind of natural. We have our cultural way of doing things, so you don't really feel out of place. It's crazy, right? But it's like it was normal, right? Because you're growing up this way. This is what you see. This is what you know. This is life as you know it. Nothing really felt odd. It's just very, very crazy, right? It was fun. There was a lot of culture. Growing up, freaking phenomenal because of my of me being so outgoing. Always, I was 2-3 years old. Mom would walk down the street. She'd visit every store, laundromat, whatever. Says hello to everybody. If there's music playing, I would break out dance. Break out, just boom, the whole thing. Like it was just so. I had a great childhood. My mom gave me a really beautiful childhood.
That's amazing.
Was it hard? Yeah, from a financial standpoint, but it goes to show you that you really don't need like all the money in the world to be happy. Money does bring happiness. I don't care what anybody says. Money doesn't make you happy.
It does.
Bullshit.
It makes me really fucking happy. It buys me all the shit that makes me happy anyway.
Right. But
Because nothing is free. This is America. Nothing's free.
But it does go to show that happiness is where you make it. So I was making happiness out in the streets of Brooklyn, Queens, and dancing my life away, and my mom giving me the best childhood.
Yeah, and I think those experiences probably made you the hustler that you are today. That's what got you down to South Florida and got you as far as you are today.
I don't think that I could be Mr. ACQ without having Brooklyn and that upbringing and the Dominican flavor and Latin stuff like that. Now being in South Florida, like obviously there's a huge advantage. So I got the upper hand on most people playing in my field. They can't be Mr. ACQ. And I coach people. They get pretty freaking solid, but they'll never be me.
No.
They'll never be me. I'm on a 101.
You're one of one. So let's talk about that a little bit. You built a sales business and a coaching business from zero all the way up.
Literally.
By yourself.
Literally.
How many years did you do that for?
The coaching?
Yeah.
3 years.
3 years. And
it's going on four and a half now. 4.5 shit.
And you did your sales business. How many years were you doing the sales for?
I did that for 5.
5.
With a partner, and then 2020 we ended that relationship, and I left that relationship, that business, with 0.
You left it with 0? So that was my question. What was the hardest part of walking away?
Having to start over, and then not wanting to do that same business, that same exact business over again. Meaning you're working from a place of experience, so naturally what you would do is like, I'll just rebuild it. I'll just do it over again, but better, because it's comfortable and that's what you know.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do that. So then I had to reinvent, like, what was I going to do, and in what space? Was it going to be real estate? Yes, it was real estate. Why? Because I had I have a gift. What ended up happening was people started reaching out. Can you help me with this deal? Can you help me with this sale? I'm having a tough time with this seller or whatever. And so I said, sure, let's jump on a call, whatever, and then we'll split the deal or whatever. Boom, that worked. They're like, yo, that was fantastic. You mind if I record it next time or whatever? So we would record the calls, and then people were like, yeah, that really helped me. I was able to get my first deal, yada yada. Then I met a team here in Miami, and she was like, hey, you're phenomenal at sales. Can you teach my team? Right? Can you jump on calls at least like maybe twice, 3 times a week with them for like maybe 45 minutes to an hour, and like just train them, like at least listen to them, give them a little bit of feedback, role play with them, right? Show them how you kind of make those calls so that we can do more sales, and then let's work something out. I'll pay you for that. And I'm like,
You'll pay me.
sure.
That's nice.
I'm like, I don't have to do the deal. I don't have to go through the drama. I don't have to go through the closing. I don't have to get the funding. I don't have to. Wow. Well,
This is
there's
the game.
something here.
Yeah,
And so
like
I started
that.
with that team. I crushed it with that team. They started closing a lot more deals. She got freedom from the business, so she didn't have to be in it, training them all the time and all that stuff, so she can expand and do more in her business while I was helping her with her front end coaching for her team. They're closing more deals, and then I found myself like, okay, so I got like about 10 more hours 10 more hours to kill. Like, what do I do? And then started getting more clients.
More clients.
Yeah.
That was
And
the
that
answer.
developed into, a very successful coaching business. Thank God, through power of, social and relationships, right? And referrals, I've been able to coach people around the world now.
Wow.
So I got, I train people in the Philippines, in Egypt, Dominican Republic, Nicaragua, South America, Mexico, here in the States, all throughout the entire United States of America, which opened up another opportunity for me to understand real estate at a national level, not just like what I was used to here in South Florida. Now I'm like looking at deals in Montana.
Yeah.
Right?
Cool.
California, Ohio was a really big state for me. Texas, North Carolina, Tennessee, like everywhere. So I'm like looking at opportunities every single day and helping people to actually, scale their business. And that was very, very satisfying because they are seeing the results. They're very grateful for the fact that they could scale their business, that they're not in the brim of freaking shutting it down. That's really difficult, right? Because you have employees, you have families, you have a whole thing. And like I'm a big part, a big component of keeping that together for them to be able to continue to grow and continue to scale and provide for their families and provide for their employees and all that amazing stuff that comes from, from that side of stuff. So that's been such a blessing to be able to get into that space and then into coaching on stage, like, and doing events and like being in front of a public, right? Hundreds of people.
Yeah.
So now you're doing public speaking. This is not a Zoom call.
Yeah.
Where everybody's in their underwear and chilling.
Yeah,
Like,
you're dressed up, you're snazzy, you got a mic
and
in
then
hand or a
on point,
headset.
and you're having to move people as to what is possible, right? And like help them design their dream and get out of whatever they're going through. I don't want to be in my 9 to 5. I'm looking for something extra. I want to expand my life. And so you're on stage and you have to be on, right? That was different. But it was so satisfying because you get to tell your story. People start recognizing you. They start, reaching out, and you just start expanding that way. And that's been extremely satisfying. Obviously now doing the reverse flip stuff, which I guess you'll get into as well. But
Yeah, so tell us about reverse flip and what you're doing. So you left your business and you went all in on reverse flip,
yeah,
correct?
yeah,
So that took a huge leap of faith. And
that was another leap of faith. Yeah,
and that's coming
absolutely.
from you jumped into reverse flip at the beginning, close enough to the beginning, I
Yeah.
would say, to be in it for the long haul. So when you're building a business from scratch or you're a part of a startup,
Yeah,
it comes with its own ebbs and flows.
it's my first startup.
Okay.
So I've never been part of a startup.
Learning curve.
This is so like you evolve, right? From starting out and doing whatever business at whatever smaller level to then you start to see more and more opportunities. And real estate is one of those industries that it just has so many layers to it. Like, I don't think I can live a whole lifetime and not tap into the full potential of real estate because there's just so many facets within real estate. I wanted to do something different because what I've been doing is basically in the wholesale real estate space, where it's just basically coaching people how to find opportunities, distressed properties, put them on the contract, and then resell that contract or flip the house or whatever. And like, I've just been doing that for over 10 years now. And I'm like, there's got to be more to this game, right? What is the next step? And Will reached out, and he's like, pumped. Like, this guy, if there was ever a sales pitch, that shit was it.
Yeah.
And it wasn't really a sales pitch. It's like, no, motherfucker.
He's like, you don't have an option. You're actually on my team. I don't know if you knew this or not before I called, but
so did you check your email? Because there are some forms and some...
The onboarding has already begun. I didn't tell you, but you got hired.
I think you docu-signed it I just want to make...
Yeah.
Yeah, it was one of those calls, right? And so he kind of shared the vision, and I know that this is what happens. So the thing is, I think this whole thing, so we were talking about me kind of growing into being a little bit more assertive and having a better vision and growing into the next thing. Since I don't really have that, I gravitated to someone that does have that, and he's a fucking major driver. Mm-hmm. And he has this vision, right, of success and things that he wants to accomplish. And he didn't come at me like, well, I want you to work for me.
No, right? He wanted you to be a part of Reverse Flip in a completely different capacity, not as an employee.
It's like, I don't know anyone else that I can
called
trust.
me the same day when he was like, I'm calling Juan, and I'm going to tell you how it goes. And he told me how it went. Yeah. But I'll let you tell us how it went.
And then it was exactly that.
Exactly that. By the way, Juan, you are part of Reverse Flip. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, and I was... And
Mom was like...
From there, I was all in basically from day one, right? Like, I had faith. That's really what it was. There was no real secret to it other than...
There was no hesitation on your end from what I understood. It was literally a conversation, and you were like... Obviously, it's either a hell yes or a hell no.
Well, yeah, obviously there was logistics and stuff like that. You just don't be like, oh, client, say, go fuck yourself.
No, you have to phase out of that.
Phase out or whatever. But yeah, I saw the vision. I understood it, right? And I'm like, yep, this totally makes sense. This is the direction. And yeah, like fast forward 9 months, and it's been a hell of a ride.
Yeah.
A hell of a ride. It's been good. I mean,
great. You don't have to tell me that it's good just because.
No, I'm not. I'll tell you the truth though.
Yeah.
I went through some months of fucking hell.
Yeah.
I really did.
Oh yeah.
There were some months that I was like,
we're all in this together.
What?
Yeah. Hold the phone.
Yeah.
Where's the fucking money?
Yeah. No, my brain like literally jiggled. Like
it was. They're like,
At one point, I don't know how many hats I was wearing. I think Antonio got fired. I had to step into media as well. Like, I don't know how to run ads, but we're gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it, right? Mm-hmm. And so it was absolutely wild, but amazing ride so far. And we're here and we're thriving and we're growing, and the level of creativity that comes out of this place is really what keeps me here.
Good.
Yeah. And the driver is insane.
He's next level.
And he inspires the shit out of me.
Yeah.
He inspires the shit out of me. Which helps with this whole process that I'm going through. Mm-hmm. He's a big component of that, right?
Yeah.
Because he sees the potential. He understands who I am. We really jive and we help one another. Not like, well, he's giving. I give back like a lot as well.
Oh yeah, you come from a place of service. You always have. So that's...
And so we really connect at this point. I hope you don't get jealous, but we're finishing each other's sentences. So I don't know what to tell you.
Shoot.
Every single...
Wants a secret lover.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, but it happens all the time. He'll call me and I'm like, yep. And I'll say it before. He's like, bro, there's no way. There's no way. He's like, I literally had, right now I was going to tell you that same exact sentence. I was like, yeah, I know. We're
telepathic. Yeah. All the time he'll come in the house and he's like, babe, sorry, I'm on a call with Juan. Cool. Yeah. Like, you guys are always doing your thing. Yeah. You're always going. Yeah, it works.
It works.
You found one of those people.
I did find one of those people.
That's good.
Yep.
When you find them, you just got to hold on.
You got to hold on to them, right?
That's right. You can't let you suffocate them. You're like, you're my person. Can't have anybody else. No, it's okay. I'll share.
Yeah, you just got to share.
Yeah, I'll share. There's enough to go around. He's a big guy. He's got a lot to give.
Oh, he has a ton to give.
So with everything that you're building right now, being a part of Reverse Flip, stepping into this new version of yourself, what consciously are you building legacy-wise for your daughters and for your wife?
Yeah.
As a family as a whole.
Well, Reverse Flip will be the biggest component of that,
right? So it is time to hunker down and actually own a ton of properties in the fashion that we coach and we perform here, because we're not only coaching people how to do this, we actually do this every single day, and I see the opportunities every single day, and I'm running the plays every single day. So now it's just laying down that foundation, and this is what's going to give me that multiple of the shit that supposedly I let go years ago of not taking action. This is going to multiply that and then some. And so I'm building from there, right? And not only here in the United States of America, I'm already investing in the Dominican Republic because I love the DR, and there's so much potential in real estate and tourism and stuff like that. So we are laying down additional foundations over there for retirement and business and etc. Because it's I envision myself living nowhere but living everywhere.
Ooh, I like that. So it's having a place a home base and all the places that you love, and just spending parts of the year or your time in each one of them. So you have a place everywhere.
Correct.
But there's no main home base. It's
Correct.
just wherever you feel like being in that
That's
moment.
right. I don't want to
That's
be confined to a specific place. Obviously, I'm giving my family a lot of stability, and we're going to ride that out, but we're already laying those foundations right? We already have homes in the Dominican Republic, here, and then we now going to travel to Europe. So let's see how I feel about
so
that.
that's actually brings up a great topic. Yeah, so you're going to Europe for the first time in your life at 41 years old. You're bringing the family with you, yeah?
The whole
whole kit and caboodle.
So
They're all coming.
You should see the house right
Oh
now.
my god!
God.
He's itching. He's
Oh
like,
my god! I might post
Go.
like what that looks like.
You should.
'Cause
people
it's-
need to see that.
Yeah.
People need
You
to
think
see
so?
that.
I'm not. I don't know if you noticed, like on my social, you really don't see like I'll take some cute pictures with family or whatever, but you really don't ever see like my lifestyle like
Yeah.
in the intimate side of shit. Is that bad?
No.
Not right.
I mean, it's if you don't want to share it, you don't have to.
I'm gonna
But
share
if you
with
want
you.
to,
I'm gonna show you what crazy.
He's gonna share it with me,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna share it with you.
Only to the people that are in the exclusive.
Yeah, only to the paid subscribers. You get to see the
You get
shit.
to
You
see
get
the
all
shit.
the
You
nitty
want-
gritty,
you-
all the
yeah.
top secret
Yeah.
about the guests on the show.
It's wild.
So
it's
subscribe.
So think about it. It's for women
I know.
and myself. They require shit. You
Oh,
can't go backpacking to Europe with a family.
With a
It's not
backpack.
happening. Yeah.
You have to, everybody has multiple suitcases. If you can see Juan's face right now, he's a little stressed out.
A little nervous.
It's like, oh my god. So what is?
God forbid I don't want to lose the luggage. Like I just
Oh
don't.
my gosh! Don't even talk to me about the Europe trip.
I
You already
pay-
know.
I pay for every single travel insurance.
Upgrade, all the things.
Everything. I pay more in insurance than the tickets.
Oh my god! I believe
Because
it.
it's just like
Not worth the risk.
because there's so many flights.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
want to be there for almost a month.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It's a long time.
That's a really long
Yeah.
time. So what does this? You've never been to Europe, and
No,
you're bringing.
I've been to Asia, but I've
Yeah.
never been to Europe.
So what does this trip represent at this moment in time in your life going to Europe? What does
It's a
that mean
big
to you?
one. It's a big one because I have my 16. It's more so my 16-year-old, right? Time is limited with her.
2 years left.
Meaning, as a child, right? Time is limited. Like this is the last of the trips before she's an adult, and then she may not want to do family trips. She may not. Maybe she will. Hopefully she will. She could be fucking 30. She wants to travel with us. Hallelujah. Let's go. But
I've never been on a
just-
family trip in my entire life
Well,
because it just didn't exist for me.
so look, this is why I say like I'm super blessed, and there's so many things that I would change, but a lot of things I would not. I've been super blessed for a long time. Like my family, and thanks to my wife, she's the best, right? She forces me to get uncomfortable in certain aspects, like taking a freaking break, because I can be a workaholic. I can be like if I'm in front of the computer and I can make a sales call at 2:00 in the morning, which I've had before. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna close that deal, and it doesn't matter. Will goes away. I'm on it. I'm away.
He's like, turn off your fucking phone. I'm like, nah, I can't. I'm fucking making calls. Like, I'm doing shit. Even in the coaching side, which I have a lot more control, I'm there for my clients. Like, it doesn't matter. It's a Saturday, Sunday. They have some shit that's going down. Like, I am so there. I'm like, that. She puts me out of my comfort zone. She's like, nah, you got to take a fucking break. And we have to have these moments with the kids. So my oldest has been to Mexico, all of the Caribbean, bunch of cruises, Thailand for her 10th birthday. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's insane. Yeah. I've never been to Thailand.
So, and we go together and we just
boom,
and we travel, right?
Cool. Yeah.
Dominican Republic a ton of times, but when people are like, oh, well, it's Dominican Republic, it's wright there. No, the way I do Dominican Republic,
it's home.
It's different, like it's different. Like, it's very like, it's like a big trip. Like, I take everybody.
Where's our invitation?
Yes.
Juan, wantify us.
I'm gonna wantify the vacations with
yes,
you guys.
Please do. I'm ready.
Because it is that is wantify.
Yeah.
Like, it's literally a party all the time, private drivers and like luxury locations and great food and restaurants and people, and it's just such an experience when I go, and that's why I love that place. But anyway, I've traveled with the kids in so many places. I just don't leave them. Yeah. I want them to experience,
of course,
those type of things. So this is the biggest trips for the twins, but for Mia, the oldest, she's like, okay, well, yeah, we're going to Europe. Like, that's, right?
Like, do it for the Instagram.
That's correct. So that's what it means, is more so for her and for the family together to, to be able to spend that kind of quality time and give them that experience, because life is short. We're not promised tomorrow. And my kids could say, hey, my dad, worked his ass off and we went to Europe and we've gone to, these trips and we did these family events together. Those are big, big memories, lots of photos. It's very significant. I know that it's going to change their lives, right? They get to be a little bit more cultured and experienced, right? So it's a big thing, more for them than it is for me. Like, I'm excited to go to Europe, but it's not like, oh my God. Maybe really? I don't know any better, but I'm like, okay, Europe, I want to fucking have some gelato, and I want to
my God. Where are you guys tapas. Going? I was obsessed with, like, it was like a deal breaker for Will and I. It was like, either way, I'm going to be 28, I'm going to Europe, with or without you. So, take it how you will.
We're going to...
And we went.
We're going to Portugal.
Okay.
We are going to Madrid, Barcelona, in Italy. I know.
He said Italy. Italy is the best. I'm upset. Yeah. And you're ending in Italy?
No. I'll come back to Barcelona for a few days and then head back.
Okay, so you're doing Portugal, Spain, Italy, Barcelona home.
Yeah.
Good that you're doing Italy towards the end of your trip, and I think I've told everybody this. End in Italy. When you go to Europe, make your last stop in Italy, because everything else is going to be a letdown. Depending on where you go. I haven't been everywhere in Europe, but Italy fucks. Yeah. It's so good. Everything's good. The hospitality, the food, the shopping, the ambiance, the culture. It's so old.
Yeah.
And it's just, it's a vibe.
That's what everybody tells me when they ask me, where you going? And they're like, Italy. Yeah. I tell them all the other places and they're like, Italy? I'm like,
it's Italy.
But it's
going to Italy. Yeah, no. Yeah. I haven't been to Portugal, but we did go to Madrid and we did go to Barcelona. I prefer Madrid far over Barcelona. I don't know what that's about.
I get different reviews.
My entire family that has been there, they all said that they love Barcelona. I was like, maybe it's because we didn't go in the summer and that's the time to go, but I just felt super unsafe the entire time I was there. So I think that had a big thing to do with it. But Madrid rocked in comparison to Barcelona. But that's just
I don't have any expectations for this trip. Like, no. I'm not like...
You're going because basically your wife made a trip plan and said, honey, we're going to Europe for a month. And he said, okay, that's what we're doing.
I'm like, what we're doing? Excuse me? We're doing what?
You're like, who's paying for this?
Like, no, it's already swiped. It's already...
It's been paid for. Yes.
I'm like, oh, ouch. I'm still paying for it. Don't get it twisted. That should never... And with women, that should never... There's more Amazon boxes showing up than fucking Christmas. I'm like, what the fuck is happening here? What
Because
is
they have to have the
happening
new
here?
outfits and the
There's like fucking
sunglasses and
fans.
the robes and
There's
the fans.
and there's weird shit and there's just so much stuff. I'm like, what is this for?
God,
What
we're
is
such
this
a nightmare,
for?
aren't we? Yeah, we are so next level. Women, we over prepare. But you know what? When you get to frickin' Barcelona
Yeah.
and you're in that heat,
Right.
your wife's gonna whip out a fan that miss fucking sprinkles
she's gonna
on
be
you.
like,
and she's gonna go,
right?
see
No, you
that
can't
Amazon
use
box
it.
that-
Right? You're talking
Yeah,
shit.
actually.
You're talking shit.
you.
There you go. You sweat your ass off now.
It's okay. By the time your episode airs, you'll be back. So you'll be you'll be in the clear. You'll be fine. She won't even know it's on the fact.
Man.
I got you.
Yeah, I know. So I'm still paying for that, but it's all good. The experience is gonna be one, right? Of one. We're gonna do it up. We're gonna take tons of photos. We are going to enjoy the shit out of that trip and make everything count. Everything count.
Yeah.
We're gonna love it.
You're
We're
gonna
gonna love
love
it. I'm gonna be at peace with not being at work, even though I'm gonna be at work.
On the DL.
Antonio.
Well, I'm super excited for you. I can't wait to hear how your
Yeah,
trip
it's
goes.
gonna be
I
great.
love Europe. I can't wait to go back. Obviously we're getting married in Italy, so we're clearly big fans. So
I am prepared for that too.
Yeah, you have
I'm
to come
prepared
back.
for that too. Oh,
Hello.
shit. Can we do it? Can we do this in Italy?
a podcast?
podcast, hell yeah.
Abso-freaking-lutely. We definitely can.
'Cause
Absolutely. That's
the proposal was ridiculous.
It was insane. If
That's
you
like,
haven't
oh,
seen
these-
my proposal yet,
so this is a film. This is a movie.
It's a music video.
When people say, "Oh, like I'm going to Miami, it's gonna be a movie," fuck out of here.
you don't know a movie.
Fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. Salmon sucked. Let's get the fuck out of here. Yeah, no.
That
gosh.
was.
It was insane.
My wife was like, "You proposed to me in the backyard." Like,
You know how many comments I got like that I don't know what Will got
I'm
because
like,
everyone was
yeah.
probably like, to you. I went home. Oh, I just got back 2 weeks ago. Everyone was like, "You spoiled ass fucking bitch." Like
Yeah.
you had the.
Right.
No one complimented me. Everyone
No.
was like, "You're an asshole.
yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
deserve it. You're
Wow.
fuck
Wow.
you." That's
Wow.
basically what I got. No,
Wow.
I'm just kidding. I'm
Right.
exaggerating.
I don't
But no, yeah, it was insane.
Everybody congratulated you, but at the same time,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, they were
fucking
either
bitch.
talking shit behind the nice text message, or they were running over to their boyfriend saying,
Yep.
Look what you got. Look what
The
look what he
ring
did for
doesn't
her."
even fit. That's how big it is. I'm
Yeah.
like, what you want me to do?
Oh my god.
It was fantastic.
It was fantastic.
I was so happy.
When he proposed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he told me.
Oh, everybody
And I was
knew.
like, oh, everybody knew.
Yeah, I have to have him back on the
Yeah.
show literally just for a full episode to talk about the chaos behind the proposal, the magical moments about it. It was a whole thing. It was I won't spill any tea or
Yeah,
give you any
shouldn't.
teasers,
I have
but
some tea too.
oh yeah, everyone has tea because everybody knew. And he didn't even do a good job of keeping a secret. I was so he almost
I know,
screwed
it
up
was so
so
hard for
many
him.
times.
It was so hard for him.
He can't keep a secret.
It
He was
was
so
so hard for him.
excited. He called people that I was like, I didn't even know that you knew this person. How do you know this person?
Man, the conversations that we had, they were good.
Yeah.
They were so good.
Oh my gosh, tell me one.
Huh?
Tell me one.
It's just more so like becoming a husband and
Oh.
the things that
A
he
lot
should
of
expect and
questions.
stuff
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
That's good.
They were really good though. It was
See,
so good.
who cares?
I do.
I ask every guest on the show this. What is your death row meal? You're on death row and you get one last meal.
One last meal? Mm-hmm. Man. Fucking Sicilian.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sicilian food.
From Brooklyn though.
Oh.
Yeah. From Tony's.
Tony's pizza?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you want.
Oh yeah.
That's it. That's the end. He's going.
Yeah.
He's dying, and he wants Sicilian pizza.
Sprinkle a little fucking red pepper.
Hide.
Little Parmesan.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Eh?
Nobody moves,
Eh?
nobody gets hit with the pepper.
All right, and
I love pizza.
yeah, pizza's the best. That's his jive. You get to ask me one question.
Okay.
It could be anything that you want. Everybody gets to ask me a question. So you are the host for a moment, and you get to ask me anything you want. Makes me nervous. I never know what people are gonna ask, but it's fun.
No. where do you see this going? This platform that you're building, like where do you see that going? What is this going to do not only for you, but also for the world?
So impact has always been my biggest thing, and I was hiding for a really long time, and I wasn't being unapologetic about who I was, and I was letting everybody else kind of tell Savannah who she was, and I was putting myself in all these boxes to the point where I was spread between so many boxes, I forgot who the fuck I was, and I was miserable. And then I was hiding, then I went through the depression period and the hiding phase and all these things, and when I turned 27, I felt like I knew who I was. I literally woke up different on my 27th birthday. I'll talk a lot about that on the show. So I had talked about doing a podcast for 3 years, and I was sick of talking about it to the point where Will was like, why are you even talking about it anymore? If you were going to do it, you would have done it already.
Right.
Built this whole podcast studio for him. I have free reign to use it for myself. Still didn't touch it.
Amazing.
Thank you. It's a lot of fun in here. But I think this is just the beginning. This is the beginning of a lot for me. One thing is for sure that the podcast proved that I can do anything that I want, and I can do anything I set my mind to. And the second I start doing anything that I want, I'm immediately unafraid of it anymore. So I think the thought of being a podcaster and putting my voice out there and having these hard conversations or deep conversations or connecting with other people, it is a scary thing. But when I'm in here doing it, immediately, like all those fears go away. It's actually not scary at all. So if it's something that you want to do as a listener, I highly recommend it. Or you, Juan, as a guest on the show, like go for it. Your dreams are not too big for you, or else you wouldn't have them. So having started a podcast, that's proven that to me. As we were talking on the show, actually, it's been since I was a little girl, it was my lifelong dream to become a country music singer. Obviously, I did not become a country music singer, but I am sitting in front of a mic now. So I think the podcast is going to venture into a lot of things.
Okay.
It's forced me to get uncomfortable and not be so afraid of the things that I want to accomplish in my life. But impact is ultimately the biggest. So the guests that I have on this show, where it goes from here, having and it's not about followers, it's not about likes.
Sure.
And I need all of those things to be successful.
It will happen organically.
Yes, it will happen organically. So I think it's something that I will continue to do. If it turns into something bigger or different, then I'm okay. I'm going to jump on that train when it gets there, because like as we talked about journeys, but I would really like it to be a part of my brand, all encompassing, because I love human behavior and communication. So having the opportunity, creating the opportunity for myself to be able to sit down with other people that are like-minded or different than me,
Sure.
and just tap into who they are, what their energy is, why they're unapologetic, showing that being feral isn't a bad thing. Being different, being outspoken, it's
What
a part
makes
of
you.
Yeah, exactly. And you shouldn't have to apologize for who you are. So my ultimate goal is to impact a bunch of people, the world, tens of thousands of people that feel like their voice isn't heard and feel small, and they know that they're not playing to win and they need to, and they want to make a difference in their own life. They don't have to impact everybody else, but
Sure.
I want to impact everybody else. I want to make a difference because I wasn't making a difference in my own life. So I think the podcast is just the beginning of that. I'm hosting monthly events now for
Okay.
women specifically. So
And you're amazing at events, so
Thank
you guys
you.
got to show up.
I do host a mean event. I love event hosting. So I think it'll just become bigger and bigger and bigger. And I think as every podcaster, especially the females, our goal is to be an Alex Cooper.
Right.
So, and she's crushing it. And I just saw that something is coming out about her on Hulu, and I'm stoked for it. As someone who, when you podcast and you speak on camera, or you put yourself out there on a social media, or you host events, you're around people and you show yourself to the world, people feel like they know you. So I feel as a female and as a podcaster now, we all feel like we know Alex on some sort of level. So for me, and every woman is different, I'm excited almost as her friend. I've never met this girl in my life. I just listened to her show. But to see all the accolades that she's hit and what she's turned her brand into it's a pivotal moment. It's something that we're all looking for. And I think I have the capability to take it to that level, and that's the goal. So I just don't want to freak myself out or psych myself out of it. It's just to keep going because I want to make that impact and I want to show other people that they can do the same thing. So that's kind of why I'm here.
So I know that I only had one question, but I do have two.
Just hit me.
Who do you really want to interview? Like, you, if I can get this person in front of me, oh my God. Who is that person? I know Mr. ACQ and all, but
I mean, he was pretty
I'm kidding.
fabulous.
But no, yes, no, like really, like it will impact your life. Like you're like, oh my God, oh my God.
I mean, I can't bring anybody back from the dead, which is fine. But if I could, no.
If I could.
Gosh, that's such a good question. I mean, first and foremost, I was just talking about her. So I would say Alex Cooper just because she's always on this side of the mic just like we are.
Right.
So for me to put her in that seat would show other women, especially the feral ones, the unapologetic ones, or the ones that are trying to get out of their hidden, boxed-in place that they are. She would be an amazing person to have on the show. I would fall the fuck apart if I had Alex Cooper sitting in the seat right now. It would be insane. But there's a long list of, I mean, country music singers that I could have on here.
Do we have that written down?
We don't.
Well, how
Challenge accepted.
There we go. There we go.
Yes, I'm going to manifest it.
That's right.
I'm going to speak it and write it into existence.
They're going to be here.
They are going to be here.
Yeah.
And then we're going to sit back on the show and they're going to go, Juan said it. He wantified it.
I want to fight it.
It's happening. It's a word now. You have to use it. Everybody must know.
On every single post. Wantified.
Wantified.
Wow.
Here we go. See, you're welcome.
I love
people helping people and supporting your brand. Let's go. Mic drop. One last thing for the people, for the young men out there who are in their 25s, they're in their dipshit era. Maybe they're having kids, maybe they're not. What is a piece of advice you want to leave them with on the show today?
Super easy. Super easy. Find God. Talk to him. However you want to. There's no specific method or way that you come to him or anything like that. Just literally call out for him. Spend some time, even if it's in silence, with him. And then everything else will unfold. If you do that consistently, like intentionally build a relationship with God, Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. Amen. And your life will absolutely have the guidance, the path, and all that you're looking for through there. That's it.
Yeah. God, that's his answer.
God.
Easy peasy.
Yes.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for being on the show.
This is so much fun.
Good. I'm so glad you had a good time. I had an amazing time.
Blow it up again.
Yeah. He's going to come back for sure. Yeah. Juan will be a repeat guest at Feral. Where can the people find you once they leave here?
Oh, man, it's so easy. On all social media platforms, Mr. ACQ. Mr. Acquisitions.
Mr. ACQ in the house.
All of those platforms.
Across the board.
Wherever you want.
We'll link it in the show notes below so that you guys can click, follow him everywhere he goes. Don't forget to like the show. We're so happy to have you here. Give us 5 stars. Follow the show. Subscribe if you'd like to. We'd like you to subscribe.
Click here, there, down here,
all the
everywhere.
Things.
Share it.
Yeah, if you have anybody that you think would benefit from the show, please share it with them. We'd love to have new people join. Questions, comments, concerns, you guys can email me. Follow me on social at Savannah_Montana. The show is at Feral with Sav. So leave us a review. We'll see you on the next show. Thank you, Juan, for being here. And I will see you guys next time.
That's right.
Bye.
Boom.
Let me tell you who the fuck I think I am. You got a minute?
Yeah, maybe my kids are going to watch it and like, Daddy, you cursed. I'm like, yeah, I know, kid. Sorry. Fuck.